got 'em all fucking with me, yeah, you know they all know that I'm always gonna do the most. I drop the top, everyone stop, tell my hometown I say adios. I'm in the back of the crib with some G's on my fist, yeah, you know I'll go till I'm old. This shit a mess, I'm really blessed. Don't fuck with snakes, but I keep them close. Everyone wanna be me, they all buying my flow, I swear they all be teething. Don't do this shit for the free, you ask me for a feed, I need 50K even. They talking shit on my name, I go get me a stay, yeah, they gave me a reason. I'm really running this game, I don't fuck with the fame, but you know it's my season. Tell them stop talking that shit, I'm coming through with their house on my wrist. I got enough to retire my kids, I'm really make a fire, don't miss. Told them I'll stick to the script, now they all gone and I can't say they missed. Told them so long, then I went and I dipped. Now that I'm out, I got nowhere I fit, yeah. This life is a lonely way, sometimes can't lie, want out this game, yeah. Can't cry, no tears these days, sometimes I try but stay contained, yeah. Nowadays just filled with rage, I can't control, I can't maintain, yeah. They see it on my face, so if you see me, stay away. Got 'em all fucking with me, yeah, you know they all know that I'm always gonna do the most. I drop the top, everyone stop, tell my hometown I say adios. I'm in the back of the crib with some G's on my fist, yeah, you know I'll go till I'm old. This shit a mess, I'm really blessed. Don't fuck with snakes, but I keep them close. Everyone wanna be me, they all buying my flow, I swear they all be teething. Don't do this shit for the free, you ask me for a feed, I need 50K even. They talking shit on my name, I go get me a stay, yeah, they gave me a reason. I'm really running this game, I don't fuck with the fame, but you know it's my season.
Slightly right around my hometown, try to find me, but I never slow down. Hello chat, how are we doing? Hello Al, hello Simple, hello Hot Gaming, how are you doing? Welcome to chat. Also, weird random incognito person that is somehow toned to be the literal exact shade of black is my Discord preset for some reason. That's something. Anyways, it is time for Minecraft. Are we ready for Minecraft, chat? I'm not gonna yap too much because I got my food here, literally right next to me today. So that is, oh no, actually. Hawk, you're gonna yap for me. So I can stuff my face full of mac and cheese and steak.
Looks good.
You're yapping for me so I can stuff my face full of mac and cheese and steak. Does that sound like a fair plan? You're already...
What? What's the next version about?
We're all ready for Minecraft. Okay, I need to... No, my launcher. Okay, let's hope this doesn't crash then. I'm pretty sure geometry got patched in this version, so unfortunately we will not see the map spontaneously combust anymore. I don't know why it's replaying this song. Let us just... I'm trying to find it. Yeah, there we go. So, in between streams, I fixed the stone petrification issue. So now we have returned to grass and cobblestone. Which is nice, because, let me tell you, having this all be stone was really dumb, and I didn't like looking at it. have to come back over here real quick to get back to this big subscribe sign. My goals for today are pretty simple. I want to build out some, like, more foundational areas, because I know we're going to be stuck in this cube for quite a while. I think for, it's like, another 10 versions. So you really need to just have fun building some stuff, honestly. Also, this oak plank texture looks literally like the wither planks. Not the wither planks, but the new pale oak planks, almost. It gives me pale oak vibes. Not sure if that's just me, but you know, we'll figure it out. Let me just tab back into the proper window as well so we can see my YouTube chat. This is cave game Minecraft indeed. There is no crafting. Well, this isn't cave game anymore technically, but it basically is. So yeah, as you can see, this coming over here, last stream, I managed to, everything was stone, and I fixed it from being stone, and now everything is back to being cobblestone and grass. Although there's a layer of dirt around here. It might be a project later on where we replace that line of dirt with cobblestone, just so it's a perfect monolith of cobblestone, just chilling. Like I'm literally holding up this giant plane of land. Maybe we can do some Attack on Titan lore for this, I don't know. It might be fun. Okay, Hawk, I have to mute you. Your mic is like... You got too much background noise going on there. It's gonna make it a nightmare to splice some of the audios. Something going on tomorrow, but I decided screw it, must watch Twilight's peak stream. Oh my god. What do you have going on tomorrow, Al? How am I doing? I'm doing something, let me tell you. As you can see, Al, I fixed the stone petrification in between streams, so now everything is no longer horribly cobblestone. I think this texture looks a little bit better than the old one. Beans. Hello, Mark. I sealed off the basement for some reason. I'm going to the cinema and to see Mandalorian and Grogu. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Got 5 days of holiday, so I'm not missing any of your stream, my G. Thank you, my lovely, lovely supporters. What do I do next? Because we can't really furnish too much of this. I'm just kind of got the layout. Well, I figured it was Star Wars because it sounded similar to Mandalorian, but like... Yeah. Fun story for you. I got work to the bone and then literally passed out on the clock today because my work is trying to get me to walk out, but they can't legally do that, so that's fun. Makes sense with the amount of, you know, attendance issues I've been having at work, but still doesn't make things any better. Also, I have realized something. Here's something we can fix. See these walls? Actually, never mind, I'm insane. Okay. That was me being insane. So we're going to check on the void hole. The void hole still works perfectly fine. If I could, like, get closer. It was super lucky, by the way. I should not have got closer. But yeah, I've just made a couple modifications. I've trimmed off the grass here and replaced it with cobblestone. So it goes all the way down. It's nice over there. What else? We come over here, as we can see, the entire wall has been replaced with cobblestone. I'm not sure. Now, because of this, I'm wondering if this would look better to, like, have a layer of stone here to make it seem, like, more fortified. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. Or do we just leave it as cobblestone? I know for a fact that I'm going to want, like, a layer of this. I'm not sure. Do we like this better? Or do we like pillar better? This is going to be the first thing I do, because last stream I wanted to do the grassing, which I figured out how to do without having to, like, do something stupid. And then I figured out now we're going to do pillars. So, let me just get a couple of examples up here. Also, grass decay is, like, ridiculous and completely based off of light right now, so it's a little weird, but we'll get used to it. Depths would make it look better, but I prefer cobblestone. Yeah, I want to add depths to make it look better. We can't do anything on this side because it will literally be one of the most impossibly difficult tasks ever. But we can do cobblestone here, yeah. I think this is a good first project to work on because I don't really have too many build ideas in mind right now, but we can come up with some as we, like, cobblestone this area. And we also don't have geometry bug this time. So, yeah. It is very nice to just be able to chill around and not have to worry about my entire save file corrupting because the entire map gets taken over with literal geometry. Isn't that fun? I digress, though. We are simply cooking. I just tabbed out to the wrong window. Oopsies. Alright. Feels like home. I tabbed out to the wrong window again. Adios. What's up, Spider? But I liked geometry. It's very sad. Oh, hey, I'm sorry about that. I saved your app from making 14 backups every minute. Looks weird when you're no-clipped into blocks and you're building up. Yeah, that's kind of one of the bugs of this version. Nothing really too much we can do about that. We are building pillars to add more depth to this. Oops, don't mean to do that. That's gonna be the first thing we do because I don't really have all too much planned. Right now, we're kind of just taking things as they go. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. Like I said, we've got like 10, 15 more versions in this dumpster fire of the base plate before we can leave. So we might as well make the most of it while we're here. Not sure if I should put some music on in the background. It might help, but like also it's going to be really stupid to edit out later. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. Let me tell you, builds with roofs do not look good in this version, though. I'm pretty sure this no clipping through block gets removed in like the next version, I believe, so unfortunately we won't be able to no clip ourselves into blocks. Also, for new additions, I almost forgot. Alright. Hello, hello, whatever that username is. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. New additions, before I forget, we're gonna just go back over to the house real quick. If I can actually land next to it, that would be nice. So there is a couple of new additions. For one, geometry doesn't break. We're back to 4x3 for some reason after being in widescreen. I guess it broke, but also we have tree saplings now, which means the cobblestone tree can finally be relieved of its duties, and we can place actual saplings in hopes that they will one day grow. It's Aries, but got bored in drawing. I see. And the hope is that this tree will one day grow and we'll actually have wood on this base plate at some point. So we're going to leave this here. We're going to see if these trees grow. I'm not sure if they grow yet, but they might at some point. So we're, for now, just going to leave the saplings there. Leave our trees to grow. Pretty sure trees need space to grow, though. Unfortunately, is the only caveat. Also, I love how the block literally just teleports down to the bottom of the map. Also, I did a little bit of mild trimming up here. Apparently, the grass actually doesn't like to be under blocks. It won't grow if there's no light, which is kind of how modern crops now work, in a sense. So it's kind of odd to see it working like that here. But yeah, we're just going to continue working on this glorious wall. Also, my move speed is like normal Minecraft move speed now. It's not horrifically abysmal. No longer have Sky Factory trees. It is unfortunate, but a natural needed step of progression to become the peakest Minecraft world ever. Now, I will tell you, I don't think we're going to be moving on from pre-classic this stream, and that's because, well, for one, I don't think 4 streams is enough to make an entertaining video out of, but for 2, I have got, like, a set of goals I need to move on from this version. Yeah, that's the first version with a goal. So the goal for this version is basically, since it's all about building, it's basically just to finish all the cool builds like I want. I'm not sure if it's going to be this version specifically, but I do know at some point there's going to be like a goal. I think I have an idea of when that milestone's going to be, but there will be a point to where it's like things are going to get a little bit interesting, so that is always something to look out for. We're going to pile this up real quick on the dirty dirt, and yeah, we're just going to keep building up this wall, because I think adding the depth makes this look better. You know, one series that's actually similarly akin to this is Minecraft: A History in Chunks. And it doesn't do the same thing that I'm doing. I'm trying to play on one world. He has what's called a poly world, where he just, like, combines, like, a bunch of different worlds together in order to make something, because he didn't want to, like, he wanted to have access to all the features that is, like, made in each of the new Minecraft versions. Speedrun Evo SMP concept. Yeah, true. But yeah, they have all the different Minecraft versions, right? And one of the things about that, you know, also look at how fast this grass decays. We have this right here. Let's get Steve out of the way. Would be nice. Look at that. The grass already decays. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, like I was saying, one of the ideas of History in Chunks is a poly world. And being a poly world, it's multiple worlds stitched together. This is much different. The amount of world stitching that I'm going to be doing is only strictly necessary to keep the existing world, because, spoiler alert, when we get to InfDev, we have to go through some weird MC edit garbage. I had to do some weird MC edit garbage to fix the stone petrification bug as well, but we have to do a couple of weird MC edit garbage, so it's technically not, like, perfectly vanilla. But I think it's probably better for sake of just saying we've played on the same world the entire time. At least that's how I view things. You know, either that or we just play on the same world until the end of InDev, and then we just start a new world for InfDev, which would be super fucking boring, by the way. Super duper boring. Bum bum ba da da dum la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 do 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 boom la pa pa da pa 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 da ba da pa pa da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa da pa 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 da pa da pa da pa da pa pa da pa pa ba pa pa da pa pa boo ba pa 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 beep boo 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 ba pa pa da pa 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 ba da 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 da. We building a wall. That's all I'm doing. I really seem to be obsessed with this wall. Probably because this wall is the most brainless thing that I can do without really having to worry too much about version. Peak content as always. Oh yes, this is the best content ever, you know, building up a fucking wall instead of working on my video. Hell yes. Probably should go get a soda or something to like wake myself up so I can like actually make it through the stream and not like fall asleep again. I did take a nap for about like 2 to 3 hours, so that's gonna be like definitely gonna help a little bit. Definitely don't feel as groggy. I mean, I still do feel a little groggy, but I should be getting good sleep tonight, so it's fine. And yeah, I've got my dinner next to me, and like I said, really just a bunch of stuff to help combat the sleepies. You know, no background noise is truly, like, almost deafening in a sense. It's really sad how there's just, like, no noise whatsoever. Makes it difficult for me to actually, like, get anything done. Sure. I think the depth actually makes this look way better, though. That's just my opinion on things. Oh, I missed a block over here. Hold up. I'm gonna go fix that. Steve just emerged from the hole in the wall. What are we doing, gang? Like, I mean, I could go on stage and we could listen to my fan. Oh, hell yes. Al's fan? That's peak content right there. I mean, that's basically what we're doing with Hawk, though, at the same time, so, yeah. Honestly, the fan would probably be more entertaining than just be placing cobblestone for, like, 8 hours. Minecraft. Where did Fuzz go, bro? Fuzz was like the peak and soul of the second stream. Oh, I already built a couple pillars here. The fan stream, honestly, would probably be the best stream. Look at all this. Look at the pillaring, guys. This is peak. I love how I spent a good bulk of the last stream just like clearing out area for dirt to place because I didn't think I'd be able to fix this. And I looked at one YouTube tutorial and then all of the dirt that I placed became irrelevant, which is kind of funny. Oh, what? Oh, right. I still have to fill this in because last stream I was like manually replacing this with cobblestone because again I didn't think there was any way for me to actually like fix the issue. So there's this big hole here before we got geometry that one time. Fun times. Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm hungry. I want to eat my food. It's right here. I also want stuff. You know what? I lied, Hawk. I don't care about the fan. I need help. I need backup on this stream. Get up here, Hawk. Hawk is not getting up here. That's sad. Damn you, Hawk. Nuking everything with Task Manager. SCP-610, your fan is so entertaining. Well, I mean, you're also not, like, in Discord, so I thought you weren't coming. Alright, Muga. SCP-610, infectious flesh disease that turns you into human meat. It's really gross and can turn other things into rotten meat creatures. That's just called a wretch from the back rooms, anyways. I don't know who John Casterline is. Just found this. Someone has done it. That's where you're wrong. See, everybody's claimed to do it, right? And the real thing that made me want to make this video is they go through every development cycle. They'll play pre-classic, they'll play classic, they'll play in-dev, inf-dev. I have thoroughly looked into this. Similar to the wretch, except it's a disease. I have looked thoroughly into this. Genuinely, nobody's actually done this before and done every single minor patch. Because when they say every version, it's a bit misleading to say you're going to play every Minecraft version. One person has. They started from ThetV. I don't know what ThetV is. Have they even done the snapshots too? No, snapshots probably break it. There's certain April Fool's versions you just can't do, and also has it been done in the same world as well, because certain April Fool's versions would completely break the save. I want to verify that source, because it would be really cool if I was wrong. I'd like to be proven wrong on this. Yes, snapshots. Jesus Christ. This version? This isn't technically the third, isn't the fourth version. I don't think... Yeah, like I said, I'd love to be proven wrong on this. Because it's gotta be super underground if I've never seen it before, because I've looked for this exact thing before. Cave Game or whatever it's called. Well, this is technically version 4. It's the final pre-classic version. We're kind of just doing that. You know, what's up, JJS? We're chilling right here. Yeah, the closest thing I could find to this was Minecraft A History in Chunks, which is a similar thing to what I'm doing. One-on-one replica of the house on the wall in every single dimension in the April Fool's version. I mean, that's kind of what I'd have to do, though. Like, there's certain versions that you genuinely can't play on or it bricks your thing. I think one of them is, like, Poisonous Potato Minecraft might break things. I think every Minecraft version on one world been the Yep, that's what I thought. That is the exact video that I watched. And that video is a fucking clickbait lie. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pull this up right now. Because this is actually,
What
this
would
is
a
the
Minecraft
exact
world look like if it had been?
This is the exact video that I watched, and this pissed me off so much because he skipped over, like, every single pre-classic version so he could skip straight to survival Minecraft. Which I get is good content. But that's, like, that pissed me off so much that I'm doing this myself, because he, like, lied about this. This is one of the very few things that I literally was so mad about being clickbaited for. I'll show you this, right? If I can, like, hide Minecraft first. I mean literally all versions.
What would a Minecraft world look like if it had?
I'll just skip past this. I don't want to steal the guy's video. But I'm gonna scrub through this real quick.
Oh yeah, you person of the game. I died. All right.
Okay.
Pretty epic parkour course.
So-
Let's go. Yeah, well that was the first person.
He goes from this version
Here we are.
to this version. Okay? Do you know how many versions he's skipping by doing this? That's what pissed me off. You get clickbaited within the first 2 minutes of the game. And yes, there are hundreds of versions. And yes, I do plan on doing them all. Is it even possible? I don't know. But I'd rather be honest than clickbait. I'm also just the perfect type of crazy to do this. I might be one of the only crazy enough people to do this. Let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, well, not 18, well, it's 19 versions, not counting one, because one of the versions is just genuine cringe to actually play on and is broken. He skipped 19 versions of Minecraft, not because they were unplayable, but because he wanted to. Just go straight to survival.
In classic. This is actually my third attempt at this.
Yeah. That is the issue I have with this. Watching a grown guy, I hate watching clickbait. Check stage for a sample of my fan. I'll be here if you do that. Other videos of the drama stuff. I don't want to be a drama creator anymore. I really want to go off for that. Oh, is that your laptop fan? Oh, you're BCTUNSB. I didn't even know. Do this, you can become very well known on the YouTube. Nobody's done this before. Yeah, and it's not a hate watch. I love the video, but it was clickbait, and I can respect a man of his get. I can respect a man of passion. Search ass on YouTube. Why would you be searching ass on YouTube to begin with, Muga? But yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. Hawk, give me some insightful commentary while I go get my drink. Or no, I really don't care. I'm thirsty though, and I need caffeine. Ah, yes. Drink. Ugh. Hawk, you've yet to give me any insightful commentary. Give me one word of wisdom, Hawk. Okay, you suck. YTPHM is my favorite genre. If you post a vid, I actually made a series of you playing literally every version of Minecraft. I'm going to do one for each era. I think designated era. There's going to be a pre-classic video, a classic video, an in-dev video, an inf-dev video. There's going to be an alpha video, a beta video, and then there's going to be certain release categories. It's going to be like 1.0 through 1.6, 1.7 through 1.12, 1.13 through 1.17, and then 1.18 to 1.21, and then 1.21 to present. Because there's just so many release versions at this point that I've kind of got to segregate them into their own versions. Specifically, post-release era, post-Microsoft era, pre-modern era, modern era, and drop era. I'm not making this into an ARG. A lot of people have asked me to. It's not happening. Okay, yeah, the stream is still streaming. That's good. I'm still walking around, right? I should probably get my phone open so I can actually, like, view this real time.
David's music career is...
Thanks. Yeah, I was watching videos about the David situation. How do you get caught with a decomposing body and the trunk of your Tesla outside of your rental car? Like, that's got to be a biblical fuck-up of biblical proportions.
Your birthday reveals how many past lives you've had.
Oh yeah, Google Ads? Yeah? Don't blame you. I'm nuking my brain, making one too hard. This is just going to be more of a story time. Almost became an ARG with the algebra glitch last stream. It really did. The algebra glitch, you know, those who know, bro. Those who know about the algebra glitch. And here's the thing, right? Before we just get back to building a little bit, I just want to yap for a little bit, right? So, God, I love drink. Right? So one of the things about this, right, is I'm kind of scared. And yes, I'm doing certain snapshots, by the way. Ben the Boss did certain snapshots, certain April Fool's versions, right? Specifically, there are a couple versions we're going to get. Beta 1.6, Test Build 3, the Beta 1.9 pre-releases, just so I can kill the Ender Dragon at the end of the Beta 1.9 video. Fuzz, what's up? You want a stage? I could use some yap. The body looked untouched. Apparently he, like, allegedly took fingers for trophies or something. Go on stage right now. Damn, what are you doing to Fuzz, bro? That's not nice. If Fuzz doesn't have to stream, if Fuzz doesn't want to stream, that is up to Fuzz. Also, Fuzz is probably like a shiny Pokemon when it comes to US citizens. They're Hawaiian. Which, fun fact, did you know that Hawaii, the actual archipelago, is like almost longer than the United States? Not the state of Hawaii, but like the actual Hawaiian archipelago is actually that long. I just learned this today while looking into Hawaii. You found X-ray? Oh yeah, that's a real fact, Fuzz. Oh, this glitch is just in a lot of the versions of Minecraft for some reason. You want to make it, like, really good, you gotta do something like this. You, like, actually surround yourself in the block. You can actually look around. Creature of steel, child of man. The fact the W in Hawaii is actually pronounced V. Little fun fact. Are you Hawaiian as well? Steve's code? Or do you just happen to know this? Probably not Hawaiian, because Hawaiians are shiny Pokemon. Whoa, Muga, calm down. You electrocuted yourself earlier? I electrocuted myself. Taking apart my desk one time was not fun. My mom told me I'm American and she knows a ton. Unfortunate, Steve's code. I apologize for your loss of being American in the Big 25. We had a whole conversation yesterday. I don't want to get too political again, but, like, we kind of had a conversation about how every, like, English-speaking country on the planet is going to shit. The U.S., because there is a certain man in office right now who rhymes with dump, right? And all of the other English-speaking countries, because the UK is going to shit, and Britain, by extension, is going to shit. Because basically how it is, like, I had a conversation about this, like, countries like Canada, New Zealand, and Australia are independent from Britain, but they're still part of the British nation. They're still under British control. Like, to a very small extent, but Britain still has the final say in a lot of things that they do. They're kind of independent in the way that Greenland is independent from Denmark. They are their own sovereign nation, but they're still under control of the Danish kingdom. Live on a hill and that orange man is basically Satan's son at the moment. That's my mother. Actually, no, my mother is Satan's daughter. Trump is Satan's son. They should have a kid together, and they would literally create the Antichrist. Wait, that's peak. Stage later, live on a... Talk a lot because of background noise. The W in Hawaii is pronounced V, but I think most people give it up. Because nobody knows what Hawaii is. True. God, no. That's fine, Fuzz. You don't have to be on the stage. Yeah, right now we're just improving the wall yet again. Nothing too crazy is happening. There's a house in Sin City. Sin City is a mania. Hexray in a world made of giant block peak content. Execution. Craft and I did Donald Trump plus Charlie Kirk and it gave me political poop. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, but I don't want to be known for drama. I'm gonna pivot, like, very soon. Depending on the reception of this Minecraft video, I might, like, ditch the story thing. Because, like, I want to tell my stories on, like, a much larger scale. I don't want to just be Luna and, like, yap and get, like, 100,000 views. Because, well, that's, you know, makes a decent amount of money. I also kind of want to have soul to my videos, if you know, you know. So, I kind of want to take my storytelling format and kind of tell a story about Minecraft and its history while playing through it. I should do this because I watch... You should do this because I don't watch streams, but this one is nice. Interesting. I see my thumbnail must have tricked you into thinking this was a long-form video then. Hee. Like I said, the inspiration from this comes from that Ben the Boss video that was blatant clickbait, but it also comes from a series called Minecraft: A History in Chunks, and it's basically where somebody spends way longer in the oldest versions of Minecraft than anybody could ever intend. Like, bro has spent Oh, you saw the live. Oopsies. But he has spent 3 months in, like, Cave Game. Which is, like, he is going so slow that on his current track record, he will literally be in beta by the end of 2030. And, like, I am not trying to set here until the sun explodes play in Minecraft versions, okay? So, the compromise I've made is each version has at least one stream of designated time and a designated goal I have to complete before I can move on from each version set. Minecraft since I was 7, I was, like, 20 now. Yo, I'm 22. We can be Unk together. How does that feel to be Unk? I should get Unk on stream. There's no way he'll accept, but I might as well shoot the question because that'll be funny. Hold up. Never mind, he's offline. Damn it. 21 is Unk in my opinion. And we're basically there already. I miss Mineplex. It's reopening. Yeah, somebody bought the rights to Mineplex, and they're redoing it. I'm simultaneously eating, while I'm like building a cobblestone wall. This is peak content right here. They said all the old game modes are going to be brought back. And they're actually going to listen to the community unlike the old owners, so that's nice. I'm going to break it up. I fully understand that legal BS you have to deal with because there's no one's similar situation. Scare the hell out of me. Yeah, the difference between your situation and that situation is I was in the wrong, just not in the wrong in the way that people portrayed me. You know, I feel like some comment put it best. I was cringe and I was gay and I didn't get social cues, right? But they're trying to claim that I groomed and sexually coerced somebody into trying to feel in a way that they didn't feel, which is two completely different things. And after our call, the guy in question has faced 0 consequences. Kind of YouTube videos I like making. I'll actually show you one of the videos I'm the most proud of making. It's one of my worst performing videos, but I really love the video itself. Let me actually pull it up here real quick. I still get the hell. Yeah, it is what it is, though. Made $357. No way, I've made 999.99999% more than I have in the past couple days. That's crazy. This drama shit really gonna breach 100,000 views? Jesus Christ. There's also monetization off on this because it's 3 minutes. I don't want to pre-roll play it on
This is a...
Oop. I will show you the video. Oop, I lost subscribers. No, we're down to 3.2k now. This needs more views. Eh, that's alright. Summary, the world sucks ass. It was my most popular and most paying one. Yeah, that's basically me. All my low-effort drama slop, and the videos I actually pour effort into are the ones that get sidelined while the slop makes money. It's a little bit infuriating, but it is what it is, you know.
This is Eternal Towers of Hell.
Let you guys watch
One of the
before you-
hardest games ever created, containing over 400 towers, ranging from completely effortless to nearly impossible, rivaling the likes of even Geometry Dash as some of the hardest things that humans can physically accomplish. And this is me, an 18-year-old kid and way over his head, about to embark on one of the longest journeys of his life. But unbeknownst to me, this was going to be far from a simple task. You see, beating Eternal Towers of Hell is no easy feat. In fact, it's more of a fool's errand than anything. An errand so foolish, in fact, that only one person in history has completed every piece of meaningful content this game has to offer. And so, with that being said, why would I, a completely average guy with no real talents or skills, try to do the impossible? And I cannot stress how impossible this is. You will never beat this game. I will never beat this game. And yet there's this feeling in my soul, this call to action and adventure, to push myself beyond my limits and accomplish something truly great. Some would call it useless, a pure waste of time for someone who has nothing better to do. Others would call it insanity, saying that I completely lost my mind and would be better off seeking help. And while some of these assumptions are a lot closer than others, there's something that all of these assumptions lack. The reason why I do this in the first place. I'm in love with this game. No joke, this has been my obsession for the better part of 2 years now, and I just can't stop myself from playing. It just doesn't make sense. I should have stopped a long time ago. I'm over 2 years in and not even close to beating it, and yet I still keep pushing myself every day. After a while, it just became routine. Keep playing, keep pushing, keep trying to win. I'll never do it, but that's not going to stop me. I can't, because I'm in love with this game. And so with that, I've decided to share my story, the story of how I found this game in the first place, what led to me becoming so obsessed with a simple game about climbing towers. I'll be sharing my journey through the game, from my humble beginnings to my impossible accomplishments, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Everything will be said. You'll get a front row seat to the retelling of my experience, and I'll be telling you why you should play the game as well. It is a wild ride, so strap in. My name is Trilad, and this is the game that you'll never be able to beat.
And then this video did so fucking bad that there was genuinely no reason for me to make any more content on it. This is literally the lowest viewed video on my channel, which I find so fucking funny. Which was just the greatest thing ever to have to deal with, let me tell you. It was something. Minecraft creepypasta history? Nah. Like, personal storytelling, I feel like is something I want to keep from, like, my just general storytelling era. But I also want to, like, add some zest to it. I appreciate the signal boost. In the photography, cinematography, rule of thirds stuff, I am actually kind of in that. I actually am kind of into that. I have certain stories that I like to tell. Especially, like, there's, like, a pipe dream of mine that I have, where I actually want to make, like, an animation project. It was a series, basically, okay, it's actually putting this down, cool. It was a series dedicating itself to a broken friendship between mine and a friend of mine. I made that video. It's called I Lost My Best Friend, right? And in that video, I kind of explain what happened. But, it was an imaginary game that we made up and that we played, right? And one of the things in that game was kind of like its own little lore antagonist. I kind of wanted to bring that to real life in a show. Problem is, I'm flat broke and have no connections, so if the YouTube thing goes well, who knows? Maybe you'll see that come somewhere. All I know is I have a really good storyteller, I'm a good writer and director, but I can't animate for the life of me, so I'd have to, like, assemble my own little team. Also, I don't think I would be able to just, like, talk to Glitch either, because my show wouldn't be what Glitch would want to see. I'm going to play Ito. Good luck, Al, on Ito. Also, the rambling intro was intentional, by the way. Because I literally have 2 paragraphs on the intro in the actual script for that. I met my idol 2 years ago from a post, so I'm pretty sure you can cook something. I definitely could cook something. It's just, do I have the motivation, and more importantly, do I have the time to do it? I am not doing Tower of Obsolete Farts. Hey, Muga, by any chance, did you watch Yeetus Deletus 2516? And find the Chomix for his guides? Should absolutely do it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it all comes down to finances. That's the funny part of this world. Yeah, you did find the Chomix a lot. You watched Yeetus? Cool. Does he know? Does he know? No, Yeetus is the huzz, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, what's up, Blaze? It doesn't make my slot Melee Strike back remixed. I mixed that a while back. Music's so peaceful. Typing sound effects.mp3, indeed. I know Yeetus is here. He's been on Roblox for 5.5 hours. Tower of Microsoft Service. Hell no. You wouldn't catch me dead playing Tower of Microsoft Service. That shit is ass. Also just being, like, very difficult, too. It's ass and it's hard. Like, the worst combination ever. My trees grown yet? Tower of Roblox support. Have y'all played David Bazuki's Lair yet? David Bazuki's Lair is, like, really fun. I beat him first try. It was peak. The boss fight was great. I love how he just turns into, like, EDP 445 at the end. Which doesn't even make sense. Like, it's not like he could have stuffed himself in a skin suit. I told you I literally take animation classes and I have connections to other animators. That's cool. I need a lot of money, though, and a lot of connections, like I said. It's definitely not something now, but, like, if this YouTube thing ever blows up, I might do something about it. I'd also probably VA my own characters. I'd probably be like Alex Hirsch and just voice, like, 3 different characters. I actually had a dream about it. I'm not sure how long it would be. Probably somewhere, like, 3 seasons long, and it would be basically about some weird story shit. Basically, like, the best way I have to describe it is if the Owl House met my zany humor and was, like, made for adults. That's, like, the pitch. Well, people always say they don't need money when if done right. That's technically not true. Even if you don't need money for the project, you need money to live while you're working on the project. That's the thing right there. It's technically not possible to do anything without having money off of what you're making, and that's kind of the hard part right here. Like, dog, my ass fell on my face at work because they're trying to get me to walk out right now. That's gonna be a story, by the way. I got permission to tell it. But it's like... it's something. There should be Chommunism and capitalism chommy. Okay. I can't live with my mother. For very obvious reasons. Also, I figured out that when I switch to a certain version, this entire layer is going to be chopped off, so we're going to have to rebuild this wall for, like, the 3rd time. Because the world really doesn't want me to have this wall. Having fun with those blocks? Oh, yeah. I'm having so much fun with cobblestone right now. We're almost done, actually. I think we've only got a couple more pillars left, and that's the first project of the day done. I don't think Muga understands sarcasm. He thought I was becoming a drama slap YouTuber when I made that one video on Augie. Muga is... I'm not sure if he, like, just doesn't understand it or what, but it's no judgment of his character. He just doesn't get sarcasm. That's an issue with a lot of people. I myself sometimes struggle to pick up on it. Okay. Look at that, we got pillars now. That's cool. Never mind, I missed, like, an entire side of the wall. 1 second. Teleport to the right side of the wall, please. Dude, let me over there. Dude, this is not this hard. I would've... probably been faster to walk at this point. 8 advertisements! 8 advertisements! Blaze, what the fuck? The R is like a struggle to like, do we want to move like the whole of die? I mean, repairing the whole of die. You have an ad blocker? Hell yes, Steve. That's what we like to see. Probably anime girl. Oh my god. Dude, does anybody get, like, why people are into anime girls? You rage quit Ito on your first tower. Bro did not have fun on Tower of Genesis. It was Canadian politics. Does Canada have their election season at a similar time to the US? What's worse, US politics or Canadian politics? We don't hear too much fucking voice crack, yes. We don't hear too much about US or Canadian politics, but we hear a shit ton about US politics globally. I'm not sure why. Probably because, like, the US is a world leader, if I had to guess. Mark Connery was the dude directing that bastard. I see. Okay. It seems like our trees aren't going to grow. Give women to dry MLRL supports parallel relationship with drawings. How's it derive? One day I'll make my own country. I'd be scared if Muga made a country, I'm gonna be honest. So I think we're gonna have to put the Sky Factory trees back because he ain't growing. Nice. Should make a country to rival Muga. Fuck corporations. Fuck everybody! I'm killing everybody on my stream right now, guys. Everybody's dying. CP got some information. I'll have to dig deeper. You got a girlfriend? Hell yes. Good job, bro. Damn. I should truly be rivaling over you, Trilad. Bro's gonna fight for me in the primaries. Also, fun fact. Something interesting I figured out is that Trump, quote-unquote, won the primaries with 0 points lost. So this man somehow pulled the first clean sweep in American history. He didn't lose a single vote anywhere. Is that not raising some red flags to anybody? That is improbable. It's unprecedented. Like, how does a guy do that? Like, at least Russia makes it so that Putin only wins by, like, 80% of the popular vote. How's Trump win 100%? No cult following, especially with how much the people are, like, waking up to the bullshit. There's, like, no way it's just he has a cult following. Something fishy is definitely going on with that. Because, like, that's just not real. Like, it just can't be real. I refuse to believe that he won a clean sweep in the primaries. That's never happened to anybody before. And of course I get to see a bunch of maggots say that it's, like, incredible. I love how the country is definitely going back to its golden age. From an old documentary about Minecraft versions to political nonsense. Welcome to the Trilad stream. I hope you're all having fun. We got strengths, we got coffee, we got some snacks. Would you like some, Steve? This is not a house, Muga. This is, us doing some stuff. Bro, Nad. GG. The house doesn't have much in it, because it can't have much in it yet. There's nothing to furnish. You just got a big main foyer here. You got this right here, taking you up here to the top floor with a little bit more going on. There's going to be some stuff out here eventually, but I haven't been bothered to actually fix it. Let me just put that back. The perfect mob spawner. So true. I think what we're going to start on, first project right here, is I'm probably going to, like, do a porch here. Because of the, what's it called? Because of the fact that, like, all of this grass turned to dirt, I think a porch right here might be beneficial. Why is it like... Uh-oh. It's uneven. What did I do wrong here? Oh, okay, this wood is just uneven. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of a porch area here. That's not too bad. This would be nice to have, like, surrounded with fences, but we can't do that yet. Okay, so what should be our first actual build for the day, chat? Well, first things first, we can go fix that hole in the wall over there. That unevenness is triggering something in me. We all have OCD here. I'm not building a giant dick and balls, Al. It's not happening. Anyways. I gotta knock on my door, hold up. I have my mic muted, sorry, I forgot to tap the button on it. But yes, Fuzz, I should build a shrine. There's a reason why I made you stop posting Homelander ass cheeks plays, and you know it. World corruption? Last version was as close as you're getting to a creepypasta, let me tell you. You should have been here for that stream. Yes, I am being executed. I'm fine. Oh, my head hurts, though. I sound like you, Blaze? Sorry, man. The ice caught him cold. So true. I'm the same as Blaze Speed. Let's go, guys. Alright, let's build a shrine. It's so hot in the UK. I think we're gonna have a path leading to the Hole of Dye over here is probably a good start. We don't have the blocks to make Herobrine's Shrine yet. We need Mossy Stone and Redstone Torches, Netherrack. We can't do that until Alpha. Homelander. Do I build a pixel art of Homelander's ass cheeks? And ironically, that might be funny. Think about the kids. Kids aren't supposed to be watching my streams. If you're under 13, you should not be here and you should leave right now. I'm looking at you, Muga. Yes, I think Blaze Speed's the youngest person here. It's okay, I got the allegations before my career as a Minecraft YouTuber started. It's fine. I've already got the allegations out of the way, so it's smooth sailing from here. Holy Trinity certainly did. Hawk and you were the same age. You're also a couple. You need more friends. You can join the server. There's a link in the description for that. You can join the stage and yap. Second internal error from my YouTube account. So you're wondering why there's only one layer of grass here. Pre-classic literally had one layer of grass and just all cobblestone. Fuck. Blaze is younger than you, damn. How the fuck am I supposed to meet my homeboy? It's called DMs. I'm gonna replace this with gravel at some point. Not sure when there's gonna be like blocks and shit, but we'll figure it out. Like if a version works, we're playing it. Nightly coffee acquired. Incredible, Al. I'm so glad you got your coffee. Who's an audience right now? We got Al, we've got the weird incognito person. Play some blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. Dude, I remember this one tryhard ninja video. Just like it was like he got fucking his OC got isekai'd into Minecraft or some shit, and it was so funny. Message was retracted by Blaze Speed. No, they're gay for each other. I'm like, they literally have each other's names and their bios as their pronouns. They are 110% like gay for each other. And that's okay, we don't have judgment here. Not trying to be a hypocrite or anything. Because we got this right here. We got, like, the little hole has been highlighted by a path. Load through double counter. And then you gotta be in a server for 10 minutes as well. Or not. Oh, that's iPod. Never mind. I got raided by the UTTP, so then we put in double counter after a bunch of people begged me to. Yeah, it's the real YouTube troll police. Which is kind of crazy, considering I'm like a literal nobody. But I digress. No more kitten gore. Yeah, there was cat gore. It was really fucking bad. I don't think we should do. Somebody's gonna make it. My ATT comments from like 2 years ago just banned them from my channel. It was over like that. Augie paid them off. No, that had nothing to do with Augie. I can like say confidently that had genuinely nothing to do with Augie. Eat my walls? That's gross. You shouldn't do that. That's mean. I'll be in LA. I'll be on my way. I'll be chilling outside. I'll be getting bed. What do I build a shrine of? You know what? Maybe like a rock garden would be nice. Maybe we should make a town, actually. UTTP channels have disabled notifications for tagging. Wow, that sucks. I wouldn't do that, just because, like, buh. Another 24-hour stream. Dude, I was just asleep, man. I was not peak. It was ass. What do we put down here? We got literally 4 blocks to deal with. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Like I said, I want to leave. You know what we might do? We might outline some stuff, right? Because I need more blocks to really be able to do all that much with. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to, like, probably outline some stuff. So we got the whole of die right here. I might do, like, just pretend to be a furry for a stream. I can get Fuzz to help me with that. I'll play Roblox and just be a furry. Can't wait to make my first Sona on stream, guys. Actually, if it's anything like the Femboy stream, I do that before I started, you know. I need to be a little bit higher, actually, if I want to really pull off the Femboy voice. Yeah, this is better. Play the Femboy, spin a Femboy, yes. Instead of having a fountain, this is going to be a giant shrine over here. We're going to have some paths around here. I think this is going to be a creative base plate, and then when survival gets added, we'll probably leave this place behind in pursuit of something greater.
Hello?
That sounds sarcastic, nerd. Coded to you? Spin a Baddie was like on the top 10 Roblox games for a little bit. Bro, Spin a Baddie. The Uwu scared you. Point, prove it, man. Fuck yeah, I'm kidding. Steve's code is still waiting through the very long process. You were playing horror game FPS. Imagine playing a horror game and you just hear Trilad say ooh woo at 3 a.m. Oh, that would be something. That's one hell of a story. Screaming demons as they pushed him through the door. So true. I should probably try to attempt to make this back porch again. It's been 10 minutes. I'll have to give you the member role, right? Everything is locked until you have the member role. We did security. Don't wake up Femboy Trilad at 3 a.m. So true. game over screen is you getting shoved in the Homelander ass cheeks. So true. Steve's code. Yo. What's up?
What's up?
How are you
I've been
doing,
bored out of my
man?
mind, and then I saw the live stream, and I was like, oh, hey, something to watch.
And now you're here.
Yay.
Homelander ass cheeks trend. Dude, what is it with me? Okay, this has nothing to do with you, but genuinely, why is every person that joins my stage just like the zestiest person ever?
I am not the one to ask that. I don't have the answer for that.
You from Texas?
Why does everybody think I'm from Texas?
You got the southern in your voice. I lived there before, so I know it.
Okay, I guess that would explain why people think that, but no, I'm not from Texas.
I see. Trilette attracts the gays. I'm J Station. Why are we comparing me to J Station?
Because yes.
Because yes. Ugh. Let me get some preliminary questions out of the way so we know what age group to put you in. How old are you?
I am 20.
20. Same. I'm pretty sure
Pretty
you already
sure I
said
mentioned that earlier
You
in
did
the-
probably, and then I
Yeah.
forgot. The
Yeah.
accent is peak. Lady L. Indeed.
What there?
Collections.
I can sometimes force out an accent, but sometimes it's not necessarily the best. Mainly because it's not natural.
Come on, man, your accent's fine.
Yay. Just do it random. Holy! Bro, what was just happening in your game?
That's me holding down the R key. This is what happens when you hold down R.
Oh god.
I gave you a seizure if you have
God.
epilepsy.
Nah, I don't have epilepsy. If I did, I would have already had like probably 20 heart attacks.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably something then.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm kind of just running around right now.
You call that running?
This teleportation.
Looked like you were having a midlife crisis seizure in the sky.
Oh, that's me every day, don't worry.
Fair enough.
Yummy epilepsy. We love epilepsy.
I just saw that.
It's a seizure from that. What the fuck? We killed Blaze, guys. Rest in peace, Blaze Speed.
Rest in peace, lived 2026 to 2026 on the same day.
Yep.
But yeah, I saw that that video that I had mentioned earlier, and I
Yeah.
sent it to one of my friends. And yeah, I thought it was interesting. Like, I knew it wasn't every single version, because let's face it, that would probably take someone like a whole lifetime, because good lord, there are so many of them. I
Like-
just thought it was fun to watch, though.
To prevent world corruption, I'm not doing most of the snapshots. There are certain snapshots I'll do if they're interesting, like Beta 1.9. I feel like it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Especially with
I'm
the
surprised he
caves.
was able to do the April Fool's one.
Well, it depends on which April Fool's ones he was doing. Like, which ones did he do?
Yeah.
No, I never watched that whole video, generally. Which ones did he do?
As someone just says,
I see.
someone's praying in the chat.
It's just AI. Okay. I started Homelander
Why
ass. and I'll
YouTubers are gonna
finish
get
Homelander
replaced.
ass. ALB.
What is up with you and Homelander ass?
This guy loves Homelander ass, and I don't know why.
I can tell.
I literally have like the
Like, I know
gayest
what-
people in my chat for some reason.
I can tell. Like, I know what Homelander is from. The only reason I don't watch The Boys is because the amount of gore, and I can't, like, handle gore, but I do know who Homelander is.
Is it AL or AL?
I'm just over here
It's AL in
wondering.
caps. Or not Al. AL or AI? Oh, are we talking about... Oh, we're talking about Al. I just call him Al.
Yeah, no, that person. Yeah, the Homelander ass person is an AI. That's why they're just yapping about it. No big deal.
True.
Debunk.
Okay, check stage chat.
Okay.
It's a garden.
Oh my god, it's literally Homelander's ass.
Yep.
The worst part is one of my friends, which I'm very concerned about, because let's just say he's under the age of 17,
Oh,
and
okay.
YouTube recommended this to him. He was recommended an AI that can do certain things,
Ah, I see what you're talking about.
clothing. I'm not gonna go in detail of what it does because, well, I'm a family-friendly channel. I don't like going into that stuff. If you
Oh,
put
no, I
that
swear
thing
like crazy.
in
Fuck,
that
fuck,
AI,
fuck, 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 fuck.
if you put that image in this AI that I know of, which
Mhm.
I regret testing it,
Mhm.
let's just say that blue would not be there anymore.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know how an AI like that exists, but it does, and I regret testing it a year ago.
Wow. You have very strong Southern in your accent.
I asked my dad if I had an accent because people kept telling me I did, and I was like, I don't. I asked my dad. He even says I don't, so I don't know like if
Accents
I
are
even
just
have an
like
accent or
locally.
not.
You're not gonna sound like you have an accent to people that live near you. Like I don't sound like I have an accent, but I do.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay, I don't know what I was cooking with this. This giant thing is not good.
I mean, feature box mansion thing. I guess I don't know.
No, they live in my floorboards. Grok AI. Okay.
This thing is perfect. I can
Yo, thank you for the subscription from PLLLLL or whatever that name is. You know what we should do? We should make the Minecraft sign. Hawk and I living in the floorboards. Actually, there's not enough room
Oh,
to make the
yeah.
Minecraft sign. I don't think so anyways. So
That would
create
be
a
cool.
big dark sign on that spot. I don't like that. You destroy the
Dude, I
pyramid.
remember like.
We can recreate the brick
I was-
pyramid at some point.
Oh, I remember that thing. I never saw that thing for myself, but I do know what that is.
Mhm.
There's a mod that brings it back.
I would not want that. It would ruin the world.
Yeah. Dude, I remember seeing that Minecraft sign for the first time. I was on, I think it was either an Xbox 360 or my PS4. Probably the 360, because I had that before the PlayStation. That was so many years ago, I don't even know.
And Legacy Minecraft
Probably,
is
like,
still the best
beyond
Minecraft
10.
version to this day. Bedrock has not even come close to topping it.
It's funny, because it is Bedrock.
No, it's not.
There's only
Xbox
ever been
360.
Java and Bedrock.
That's not true.
Bedrock is the console, and it can also be on PC, or that's also Java.
That's such a common misconception. Xbox, the Legacy console editions, were genuinely their own thing. They were developed by a completely third-party company, actually mostly based off of the Java code base that kind of blend both versions together.
Huh. I actually never knew that. Oh, guess you learn something every day, huh?
They really want to erase Legacy because it's just objectively better. Also, by the way, I'm looking at my stream
Yeah,
preview in the
well-
background. The grass is genuinely brighter on like my end. The contrast settings tones it down a bit, but the grass is genuinely brighter on my end than it's appearing on stream.
Oh, so you're basically getting flashbanged.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm placing
Yeah.
down paths.
Nah, he's placing blocks and shit because he's in fucking Minecraft.
What's that from?
I love that song. I forgot. I think it's genuinely called placing blocks and shit or something.
Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve.
Funny about the whole trying to get rid of Legacy. Yeah, I got the Legacy console edition on my PC. One of my friends, since he knows a lot about tech, managed to
Cindy the leak.
find a working version, and
They just
we
sent
played
you
it
the leak.
together via a Hamachi server that he set up.
They just did a leak. If you want to play Legacy with the like newest features and stuff, I definitely recommend getting 360 via Zenori Netplay or Zinnia Netplay. You just need a controller for that.
I wanted to go back in time. I wanted to see what I saw when I was a kid. I do not care about the old new features. I mean, I record videos on 1.20.1 for crying out loud. So
I see.
yeah, it's mainly because he made a custom mod pack for Creepypasta vid since I
How
do
long
that
have you
stuff.
been doing YouTube? Who's the second person speaking? This is Steve's Code. But yeah, how long have you been doing
Oh,
YouTube?
there. Well, my first channel, I made that somewhere back in 2019. Steve's Code was made somewhere during 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And that video is outdated.
2 million views. All of your subscribers comes from one video, and you cannot replicate the first video. I love that.
Yeah, that one right there. That one. It is my worst one. The quality sucks. And for some reason, it's my most popular and most paying one, and I don't know how.
Wow.
I made
Love it.
like 2 other versions of it, which are better to say the least. Yeah, they kind of still suck.
Okay, by the way, if
Better
you want to
than
put
that
in
one.
context how much money this guy made off of it, do you have mid-rolls on in this video?
Oh, let me actually go to YouTube Studio and see what I even have on there.
It's
'cause
probably automatic.
I just-
So, from no mid-roll ads,
Yeah.
with a video with around 100,000 views, I made like $150 of that. Alright? So times that by 20, and then also times that by like 5, and that's how much money he made. So like $10,000 off of this one video or something, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, nope, not 10K, way less.
Oh, okay.
If it was 10K, I would be somewhere else.
Not be in the US, that's true. The American dream is to
I mean,
leave
I would
the
probably
US,
still be here, but
which is kind of funny.
okay. I am currently on my YouTube earnings area on AdSense. So I'm gonna check exactly how much I've made off that single video. Wait, I could just do that on Studio on my phone. What am I doing?
You're wasting time.
Okay, analytics. Yeah, whatever. Revenue, and then that one. Okay.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the video has a good thumbnail right here. Actually, yeah,
That
it's got like
thumbnail was literally that was literally a screenshot of my friend when he was AFK.
well,
So in total, that video has made $551.
that's shockingly low for a video with that many views.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't monetized when it was reaching that, so because I was
fair.
under 18. Yeah, so I monetized that video way later than I wish because my mom was trying to help me set up the whole monetization stuff.
You know,
but
you would
it
have
was
definitely
really
made well
freaking
over
complicated.
$10,000 with that. 500,000 views equals
Yeah,
to
but it-
$100,000. That's like grossly inaccurate, Blaze.
I mean, I can literally pull up the statistics and tell you approximately how much some view count makes. Alright, analytics, revenue. So basically, in the last 28 days, let's see here. No, let me just take this one as an example. So
Mhm.
it says 2.4K views, revenue per 1,000 videos, $1.21, estimated revenue $2.97. So it is way under that. Or maybe that's just because I'm a dead channel, but who knows?
Do you post any? Nah, not really.
Well, I mean, I have a collaboration coming tomorrow, so that's something.
Nice.
With a YouTuber who is far bigger than myself. I found out that if you ever try to make a video of you asking questions to your viewers, that thing gets literally no attraction at all.
Yeah. It'll be super topical. That's something. Google is an AI search engine now. I definitely wouldn't trust everything that Google's putting out.
Yeah, I just mainly look up like basic whatever's on there. Like, if there's something about legal stuff that I want to
Mhm.
look up on Google, I'm like, I'm just gonna look for like some kind of government website because I
direct
am not
source, it's
trusting
always
whatever
best to get it
Gemini
from
has to say. Yeah. Like I had during the whole incident, is all I'm gonna say, when I was banned falsely from a server for
Mhm.
something I'm not. I had freaked out of my mind. Genuinely thought that,
Hello,
like, I
Phantom.
had suspicions that the cops were gonna come to my house. I had no idea how that stuff worked, so I was scared to
Mhm.
freaking hell. And so I had contacted two of my friends. They went online, started scouring websites and stuff, trying to find out the legal info on like the whole consent related stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people will
Um,
try to find something to get rid of you via. Let's say that you're a child predator because we want to do stuff. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, turns out I was in the right, and the server owner was kind of an imbecile because he was saying how there's like no law for it, and I'm like when I got the info and stuff, I'm over
Yeah,
here
this is
thinking
every version of Minecraft.
he probably got me wrong, because I think what he thought I was saying was I was waiting until she would turn 18 to do something funny, but we're like dating currently. That was not the case. I thought the legal age of dating consent in general, like any kind of consent in general, was 18 plus. I didn't know anything about the whole 16 plus thing. So when I learned about the 16 plus, that's when I was like, hey, you want to just do it now or something? Because I wanted her to decide, and she was like, sure. So I was like, okay. I think you took that in the wrong area.
Legality
So
also is the
I ended
same
up
as
getting
morality.
banned.
Is the same thing. Like, this took place years ago. What is this? This was probably like 18 and 17 or some bullshit like that. Nobody gives a fuck at all about that. If they do, they're people
Yeah.
that spend way too much time on Twitter.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so that happened like I think it was like almost a year ago at this point. I mean, nothing much has happened ever since then, so it's all been chill. She and I are fine. I don't know what he's doing, but
Probably.
yeah, that was probably the most horrifying time of my life.
It's still going for me. Imagine
Yeah.
that person, except somebody who has real influence, real connections, and real money to destroy your life. That's where I'm at.
Oh, this person did. They're friends with the biggest Roblox YouTubers.
Oh, of course.
So like if he wanted to, he could have put out a Twitter statement or something, doesn't matter what platform it is, say my name, say some random blobberish nonsense, and everybody would believe me and I would be screwed.
Oh, they
So,
already did
yes,
that.
I'm-
They're good.
I'm very lucky that this person wasn't a jackass, to say the least.
I'm lucky I got an algorithmic blessing by YouTube. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna be honest, the algorithm is never really on your side. You just gotta upload something and hope to God it works, and if it doesn't, figure out what's trending or something and just kind of go
Some-
from there. I don't even go on trends. I just do what I want because I mean, I
I
feel
think
like
what we're gonna do is
I
I'm
get
gonna make
paid
a
for a 2-year-old video.
big staircase up to the world height limit. That might be fun.
Yay, staircase to heaven! Hell yeah!
Yep, sure.
Might as well just go onto that version that for some reason duplicates stuff, get a gold block, and then bam, gold blocks to heaven.
Yeah, the world really only
Legitimate
benefits rich
heaven.
people, and it's very sad. This is the world height where I'm standing right now. That's how high the world height is. We build about 21 blocks up.
Oh, so the world height just kind of bugs you in the blocks?
No, that's just called...
Is that why it does that?
No,
Or...
it's just a bug with this version specifically. I think all my Steves are gone at this
Ah.
point. I can spawn Steves with G, by the way.
Yeah, we love them rambunctious Steves as he goes having a traumatic seizure in the sky again.
Yep. We love traumatic seizures in the sky. I think what I should do...
Holy! The world only benefits the only rich. Yeah.
I should build a tree lad.
You know what's funny about the whole, like,
What's up?
dude having connections thing? So, if he wanted to, he could easily destroy my life right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, he has the option. But what I kind of find funny is I don't know why they added me.
Mhm.
I don't remember when they did.
Minecraft version.
But-
Phantom.
But I'm friends. I don't know if you know this guy, but I'm friends with Oblivious HD.
Who?
He's the creator of The Last Guest,
Oh,
really famous Roblox movie from years ago.
I remember The Last Guest.
Yeah, so the guy who made that, I am somehow friends with him on my alt account.
Wow.
So yeah, as he teleports off the map.
I'm trying to think of just
But
cool
yeah,
shit to
screw this
build.
life. I'm going off the edge. Yeah, I don't know why. Replying to the chat, I don't know why he added me. But like about 26 days
You know old school
after
Minecraft
he
veteran?
did, I saw the
Nah.
friend request. Still find it crazy. I was like 7 when I started playing. Jesus, I was not expecting that. I swear, my mom knows everything.
Oh, probably.
He
Nothing like
is
that.
honestly. When I saw that friend request pinning, and when I saw him join my Discord server, I was like, okay, I gotta make sure this is not some dude trolling or anything. So one,
Fanboy.
I had my girlfriend verify him because she's got connections with some people who are friends with the authentic people. They had mutuals. Then I went onto his profile. The only way to link a YouTube channel in your profile, like literally link it, not like throw the link in your bio, but like
Yeah.
directly link it, is by verifying that you are the owner by literally signing into the Google account.
Yeah.
It was signed in.
Okay.
So that's how I know it was the real one. And I was over here thinking like, how in the F is a small person like me being recognized by one of the most well-known creators on the planet? How? How does that work?
Kid with some real big dreams. Didn't pop pills and I didn't sip lean, so I worked all night. Hope didn't feel seen. Don't fake love, cause you know I don't make it. Face it. I'm making fake love. I don't know, no, I don't want. I don't give in to all the trauma. Ugh, this might be controversial,
Nice.
but I feel like Dream's Mask song was very overhated. Like, it's a
don't even
solid musical
know
performance, but it's just like, I think people just don't like Dream and they want to clown on him in any way possible. Like, the song itself is like fine. It's a fine song. I don't know why people think it's like the worst dog shit ever created.
I have a simple answer. I could be wrong, but it's probably the exact reason. And I'm gonna quote Creekcraft on it because he put this in a very simple way.
Yep.
When you're like the underdog, pretty much, everybody wants to root for you. But the
Mhm.
moment you get onto the top of the mountain, everyone wants to see you fall off hard because I
they
think it's
start to get
satisfying.
jealous and envious.
Yeah, so that's just kind of how things work. So
That's what I am making better roads than the USA. I'm building infrastructure in my Minecraft world, I know. It's crazy.
imagine that Orange Man gets fired from office before GTA 6 comes out.
Not happening. Actually, maybe it will, depending on how many times it gets delayed.
I would laugh so hard if that happened.
We got a new president before GTA 6 5 times.
Yeah. I mean, hey, get another one of those snipe attempts, and then boom.
Indeed.
Personally, don't like wishing death upon others, but genuinely, I feel like if Trump was not here, he would have far less problems.
If we killed him now, the thing is, it would just create a giant martyr, and it would be uncontrollable, the shitstorm that would happen. Somebody actually put that into a really good perspective for me. Trump has such a cult following
Yeah, fair point.
that if he just gets killed, there will be a ridiculous martyr. Guess what you found, Brandon? Oh no, he's about to give me a shit ton of money. Brandon,
what have you
please,
found?
we can talk about this. We can talk about this, Brandon. Please don't give me money. Please don't give me money. Don't give me money, Brandon. Don't. No.
That sounds,
No.
dude. That sounds like my girlfriend every time I tell her that. I'm always like, "Yo, you want some Robux?"
There's something
I'm gonna
cozy
give you
about
some,"
building
and she's
streams.
like,
They're
"No."
like Bob Ross in 3D. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna miss about this. Classic is like basically it's exclusively creative mode. Like all the way through the end of Classic, basically, it's going to be exclusively creative mode, and there is something about that that's nice. I'm not sure how long we're going to be just on this base plate for, but I know at some point we're going to switch off of this base plate onto something bigger and better.
The literal base plate. Or like a chunk of cube.
The first thing I did was just build a giant cobblestone wall at the start of this. I want to build a giant wall because I know that at some point we're going to like poop this world out onto like a slightly bigger world. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all of the underground stuff as well, or if I'm just literally going to plop it in the middle of nowhere and call it a day. Series you make really popular because I feel like the type of thing that pop off. It could. Pale planks are nice. They have a unique color to them. Like an old bar built in the 70s. It kind of reminds me of the pale oak wood they have, right?
Because I've never really seen the pale wood. How have I been on Minecraft since its early days, and yet I barely even know anything about the early stuff? I'm not even caught up with any of the new stuff. This is like the 4th edition of Minecraft, so this version is intact.
You showed up for version 4. Agent, do you by any chance happen to be like the random guy that's just like completely anonymous? Are you like the anonymous person that shot me a friend request? I actually don't know.
This base would be kick-ass if ported to modern Minecraft.
It probably would. This will be ported to modern Minecraft in like a couple years.
I've been here since the survival test stream.
So true. Yeah, I was thinking about starting for the first survival version of Minecraft, but I think it would be much cooler to say I played every version of survival Minecraft. I want to say I played every version of Minecraft in the same world, period.
Yeah, I feel like if someone were to make a video of them playing every single version in Minecraft in the same world, it would take them a ridiculous amount of time, and their world would look like it would probably gone through like a nuclear warfare.
That's part of the reason why I built the wall around the world. I gotta make my Minecraft world great again.
Great wall of trying to be like.
Yeah, let's have a seizure real quick so I can land on top of the wall.
Okay. Epilepsy seizure warning, y'all.
That's another reason you say y'all, which is a very southern thing to do. I say y'all because I grew up in Texas, down there a little bit. Okay, I just walked off the map. Yay. Make the villagers pay for it.
I just feel like you all just, I don't know, feel a little lazy.
No, y'all sounds much better than you all,
completely
at least in my
landed.
opinion.
Yeah.
I don't like how this looks. This doesn't
Like,
look
y'all need,
natural. Roads are
like,
dirt.
sus.
I say y'all because I watched Young Sheldon. You know, that guy is British. That's where they would say you all.
Oh man, who's British?
AI or L, whoever, whatever you want to call it.
You already established that they're an AI. I'm kidding.
Okay. They're British spy guys. Kill them. You all
is
doesn't
that what
sound
the
right.
block at the top right corner is? The thing that indicates what block you're using?
Yep.
I was wondering what that was.
You know, that's what it is.
Yeah, you all just, I don't like how it sounds, and my mouth does not like how it feels. Like, my verbal language in my throat physically does not like how it sounds.
I don't think there's like normally
That whole
just a
sentence made
giant
no sense.
square road in real life, so I want to like. I don't know. We're just building a little town on this base plate until we get access to things that aren't this base plate. Which I believe it's going to be quite a while before we can leave the base plate. The first version I can do it, I will do it. I don't like big things in my... I don't like big words in my mouth.
Yeah, it's like, an example. Would you rather say away from keyboard or AFK?
You know, it's just
Obviously
kind of like...
AFK.
But then there's like, would you rather
It's like
say TS
auto
or would
thing.
you rather say this, right? There are certain words that are shortened so much. The point's like, why are we even shortening them? Like, why do we need to say TS
Wait.
instead of this? It's 2 letters.
Wait a second. You're telling me people abbreviate this,
It's TS. Yep.
like literally the word this?
Yep. It's super
Y'all,
common now.
you have to be like the most lazy human on the face of the earth to be doing that. It's literally a 4-letter word. It's 4 letters. What is there to abbreviate on a 4-letter word?
Brain rot. I originally thought it was like abbreviating like this shit or something, but no, it's literally this.
My God.
Maybe there's another
Well, I mean,
drawing
hey,
pulled
we got
up.
a new definition for TS. This shit. So now we have an actual reason to use TS. Is TS crazy? Okay, that just sounds weird. I'm not doing that again. Yeah, some abbreviations are cool to verbally say, but then others are more of like a typing abbreviation. Because if you just say it out loud, it just sounds weird. I still don't understand the whole tough word. Like whenever I'm just on a Roblox game or something, and I'm just
Alright, TUFF
minding my
is an
own
abbreviation
business,
for
just
TOUGH.
TOUGH.
Tough is 1 letter. It's a different way to say tough. Just the normal word. You know, somebody asked me if I should, like, they should say tough or tough, and I'm like, dude, just say tough. Do not say tough, like TUFF.
In my opinion, it just sounds the exact same.
It is the same.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if I was tripping or not because you said, you know, my brain is going haywire because of this.
You know, Minecraft will do that to you. The slang
Yeah,
TS
don't
and also
text
tough
me.
are just weird. Like, why misspell it? Brag grammar just makes you look even less tough. It's so true. I do want to make a word on
I
why you
swear-
should spell color differently. Enough tough is actually a real block in Minecraft. It's a stone barrier that we can turn into smooth bricks. I do know that. I didn't know about the smooth brick things, but that's just because I'm not up to date on
That
Minecraft.
is one exception of saying the word tough if you're referring to the block. But if you're saying like, "Oh, you're so tough," I'm like, just
No,
say
you're not.
like
You're
you're so
cringe.
cool or something. Yeah, like I swear to, bro, this okay. Anytime I go on a Roblox game,
Yep.
since I have a few expensive items on my avatar, and I usually do emotes because I just like the emote idols because,
Mhm.
in my opinion, the animation idols kind of suck. I have this one where it's like arms crisscross, and you're just kind of standing there, just on the wall. People always come to me and say you're not tough, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be. I'm just sitting here. I'm literally just standing in one spot, doing literally nothing, just listening to whatever the hell's going on, and you're just walking up to me saying you're not tough. I'm not
Completely
trying to
unrelated,
be. I'm
but
just
Augie
chilling.
said I'm not tough one time when I'm talking about my shit, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Like,
Augie's career has
Don't
not
call me
been
rich.
touched, by the
I'm
way.
not.
He's still completely protected and insulated. Just throwing that out there.
yeah. I just feel like whoever calls themselves tough is realistically the opposite. I don't call myself tough because I'm not. At least I don't think I am.
He's
In
standing
another
there
word.
menacingly. It's Steve. Oh,
Oh, hello there.
Goodbye,
How are
mate.
you doing? And my mom's calling. Hold up.
tough little bro. My spawn says go back to school, kid. That's peak. I probably gotta like change up how this house looks. Back to school, kid. No, Agent, you strike me as somebody who would be like 40 years old, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. You're like super like very poignant with your words. You know what you're saying. Little kids who are 8 years old calling people little bro. Including Augie. Does this mean Augie is an 8-year-old child masquerading as somebody who's 18? This might be true, guys. Augie's 8-year-old? Hell yes, bro. Okay, let's not say it like that, but like, okay. Took a break from Bloodbath because you got bored of it. I took a break from Bloodbath because I can't beat it. I'll listen, alright. I'm simply cooking. And all that they can ask is... Say shitty in my phone, I cannot handle it.
I have returned.
Welcome back, bienvenue.
For some reason, I thought Bloodbath said block page. Oh, you think your phone sucks? Look at mine. I have an iPhone 6s.
Hey, it's got a headphone jack though, that's based.
This phone is horrendous.
It's got a headphone jack though.
Do you know Roblox Catalog Avatar Creator, that game?
Yeah.
This thing crashes whenever I try to load up the outfits tab. And I can look at the catalog itself for like 5 minutes, and then it just starts lagging so hard it just literally crashes. Like the app itself just force quits on itself. This phone sucks. So, person in chat, if you think your phone sucks, think again.
Ons is Mal Ufern Aslantins. Okay, cool. I should spend like a year in Quebec if I want to actually get good with speaking French. Because I like only speak French there. And it's not like an entire continent, like, same time zone and everything, so it's not like my schedule will be completely fucked. There wouldn't be jet lag or anything.
And I just got a ping from one of my friends, and I have a notification on the top of our DM saying watch out for stolen accounts because somehow bro got hacked.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I don't know if he got it back or if this is the hacker talking, because it's... Do you know that Mr. Beast scam?
Yep.
The one with the 4 images?
Ask him
Yeah,
a
he said
personal
that one.
question that only he would know the answer to. That's how you always tell if it's real.
I'm about to. My girl and I, we have the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If one of us gets replaced or hacked or something and we act differently, we have a few different keywords that we say, and if one of us gets it wrong, we know either A, it's an AI, or B, it's not one of us if it's like not in a VC.
Yeah.
Because there are specific things we both know that we did not like hype out, like we verbally mentioned, meaning there's no possible way someone who hacked us could possibly know that info.
Yeah. Been encountering a lot of stolen accounts over team hacks accounts turn others into other hacked accounts like some sort of digital zombie virus. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. They create their bot network. I don't even know. It couldn't be making them that... Oh my god, is Brandon giving me money? Okay, no, but thank you, Jojo Hurt, for the subscription. Okay.
Kind of know how these scams and how these hacks work, mainly because my friend, he is pretty much my tech nerd. He knows a lot about this stuff, so he can decompile like viruses and stuff. I had gotten hacked like I think it was like 3 times, once on Discord, twice on YouTube.
Do you know any like ethical hackers? In case the AL stuff starts back up again, I could actually pull the guy's real name so I could like call the cops to his house, not just swat him or anything. Like explain the situation, have him go talk to the kid or something.
Not entirely sure, but he could probably figure something out because it's not just him. He's got some other friends. They do like server-sided stuff,
I see.
debunking. Like whenever like there's been times I've had like scam texts from like random car companies or something saying my car's extended warranty or some crap like that. While I'm
Jeez.
over here like, I've never bought in a car in my life. I don't even have a driver's license. I don't trust people. That's
Yeah,
why I
you
don't
can
do
get
that.
hacked by just accepting cookies. It's kind of crazy how easy it is to get hacked. You can use, what is this? As someone who studied computer science in college, detecting scams for me is common as a reflex for breathing. It's the same as me, except I just have a lot of common sense and I'm very keen on manipulation myself.
Yeah. Yeah, plus, like, there's been times that I have gotten, like, scam links and stuff, even through, like, email and whatnot. I know not to click these. So I just send them to my friend, because I am curious on, like, what these things do and what's actually on them.
Dude.
It's really funny, because half the time they just lead to some random site that no longer exists.
I have paranoia about bypassing my own firewall to run third-party apps, so it's also just how I grew up around tech. Also, Agent, you were here for the political yap yesterday. But when I went to bed last night, I figured out that Trump won the primaries by clean sweep. He did not lose a single point, 37-0. That's not just unheard of, that's unprecedented. It's impossible. So there's that for you. There's your daily dose of fun stuff to think about for the day.
I'm about to confirm this dude's identity.
It's pretty insane. Well, that's pretty intense. Yeah, it is what it is, though. I don't know. I think the numbers were probably fluffed a little bit. They had to have been, because it's like, buh. We've got the whole of die has been highlighted right there.
You want to know something crazy that I'm kind of trying to do? Well,
What's
it's not
that?
really crazy. It's more like just some basic thing. But, you know how I'm a creepypasta YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
You know the original Herobrine sighting seed?
Bernie Sanders leftism was the way for blue voters. Here's the thing, I don't think it's a party issue. I think both parties have their place and they help balance each other out from becoming way too radical one way or another. My issue with it is specifically just Epstein is helping Donald Trump from Israel. So true. It's not about left versus right, it's about rich versus poor. All of the politicians have our worst interests in mind. The only thing is there isn't one party. Buddy just ignored him. GG. I'm sorry, I've been talking over you. Go ahead.
It's fine. Thank you. It casually tears up the sticker.
I do.
Fat.
Sticker must
Not
die.
fat, I'm twig lad.
Yeah.
They add to this update. Well, I fixed the stone bug. That was an addition. There's no more geometry. They removed full screen, made the cursor into the actual Minecraft cursor that we all know and love today, and they added saplings. Yep, it's Noki, guys. You have to deal with him now.
Fun. Anyways, I'm just okay. You know, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I am attempting to throw the original Herobrine sighting map inside of the Farlands for vid.
Oh, well.
Yeah, gonna be interesting, to say the least.
ChatGPT is crazy, by the way. You have no enemies? That's crazy, Noki. That's also a blatant lie. But I appreciate your commitment. Now, I don't want to, like, build too much, because I feel like if I keep building the same build with the same block, it's going to become redundant at a certain point. I think by the time we get the option to leave the base plate, I think things will go pretty well. for us. I'm not sure.
Base plate, you served me well.
I'm not sure when we leave the base plate. Probably when survival mode gets added. That's what I'm guessing.
Survival mode at its finest.
Running AI locally is far safer because it doesn't use public energy consuming data centers, and you only use your own private data, indeed. Unfound old Minecraft secrets from the series? I probably will, eventually. Just depends, really, though.
Revealing Minecraft's darkest secrets be like.
Have a seizure so I can get closer to where I want to be.
Alright, well, I'm gonna unban this dude. If he even tries to send another one of those scams, I'm going to ban him again.
What'd your mom give you?
Boy.
You little bitch.
The fuck?
Damn.
Found the geometry bug. The geometry bug isn't new, the geometry crash is new. Because, like, I knew geometry was gonna happen, but it's a visual bug. It never has crashed before, it's at least not documented. Okay, don't even. Don't even, Al, that's crazy.
Noodle.
You're not inward baiting.
And where? Okay, server settings.
Yeah, that was too far. Noki is. This is like. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, bans. Okay, where the heck is this dude? God dang, we banned a lot of people. Holy crap. Banned someone named E-Girl.
He-Girl is crazy.
E-Girl underscore XX123. What kind of name is that?
You know how up north they call Z Z, right? In other places, right? They call Y Ygritte in certain other countries as well.
As my Discord casually has a stroke.
Yep.
Did unbanning someone seriously give my Discord that hard of a stroke? Holy crap.
Yep.
It is not that deep.
Like running Minecraft shaders, so I upgrade to this setup.
Oh, it's because my mouse was locked onto a screen share.
I wish I had that much money, Agent. I don't, unfortunately. I have no money, actually. YouTube money was supposed to help with bills this month, but the fucking post office will not send me anything, and I don't like it.
Revenue sucks, to be honest.
Cost you an arm and a leg. That is not good.
Yeah, honestly, if the UTTP comes back to my channel,
Mhm.
they're not gonna like me.
Why so?
They're not gonna like me at all.
Not everyone is better than
It's
Donald Trump.
usually-
There is a fair few people worse than Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Like, Donald Trump, for as evil as he has the potential to be, he's kind of harmless because he's senile and probably has dementia. Okay, Kim Jong-un is definitely a lot more dangerous than Trump. The real danger that Trump provides is he just doesn't know what he's doing. He's kind of being an ass, and you kind of just got to deal with him being an ass. Which is always fun. Which one is, like, my actual drink? It should be cold. I should know which one it is. Way too many cans and clean off my desk. No, Brandon, please don't give me money. Brandon, please. It's out of money. Yes! Yes!
I am genuinely about to start questioning someone's IQ. Because
Adolf Stalin and
I
Mao
said
better.
the
Yeah.
person did send this under one of the channels. He sent what? I'm not seeing anything. I said unban. He said I'm trying to figure out if I actually got hacked or not because it's been so long since I used Discord on PC. Maybe that's why it freaked out. I said,
Yeah.
You did, bruh. And he's like, how do you know? As I literally reply to a Mr. Beast scam message. What do you mean? mean,
I know
how do
these
I
Mr. B
know?
scams can affect accounts even if they're like not affected. That sounded weird. Mr. B scam, even if you're like not clicking on the scams, they can still infect you, I've heard.
Just, bro. They're gonna ask me, how do I know if I'm literally looking at the message? What do you mean, how do I know? Like, I literally replied to the message and he's like, how do you know? I am not answering that. Honestly, like,
I think the thing
feel
that
like
saves Trump
any-
from becoming one of the evilest people in history is he has not killed that many innocent civilians. Or at least not that many innocent civilians have been killed under his reign. Yet. Keyword on yet.
yeah, yet. That's a strong word.
Trilad, if you get the money, you should get hardware security key because UTTV will come back at some point and possibly try to hack my accounts. I have literal two-step on everything.
Which is bypassable.
It's bypassable, yeah, but UTTP is a bunch of script kiddies. They don't know how to bypass two-step.
I'll summarize what they are. They're a bunch of racist bozos who have no life.
Yeah, basically. In the Soviet Union, doctors and psychiatrists would label anyone who disagreed with communism or totalitarianism as mentally ill and help them by locking them up and drugging them and experimenting on them. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so much for mental hospitals. Be like, oh, here's some drugs to help you out. In reality, it just kills your brain cells even more.
Yeah, that's what every regime ever does. They experiment on people.
Oh my god, dude. Wait, you said scam message. What scam message? I freaking replied to it, damn it! Fucking hell! Oh my... Finally, he used that 1% of his functioning brain?
Hell yes.
Jesus. Just popped up now. What do you mean it just popped up? It's been there for like the past, like, ever since this morning.
You should make a cobblestone dragon. I am not that good at building. I'm good at building structures. I'm not good at building, like, pixel art and stuff.
Oh my... What's he... Oh.
Yeah, we can have these streets lined with pixel art, actually. Speaking of pixel art, let's do this.
Better crash out.
Our patients that still believe in psychiatry. I know some extreme cases it's needed. But for the most part, I've used an archaic, outdated science. Lobotomies are still performed under certain treatment-resistant cases, if I recall correctly. Not lobotomies themselves, but the modern equivalent of the cingulotomy. There we go. Put a cat face next to the heart.
Nice. I thought that was a little bit big.
Also, psychiatry is just an umbrella term used in the States for, like, anything that falls under a psychological scale. So, like, basically my medication that I get falls under psychiatry, technically. And we should make a sick-ass wizard tower, but this time the sick-ass wizard tower goes to world height. That's what we should do.
Skyscraper at that point.
I think first things first, we should probably, like, build up just to the world height, so we just, like, have the foundation. Actually, not like... Actually, yes, it should be like this. No, it shouldn't. Fourth internal error? Hell yes.
Fourth internal error. Jinx.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this looks like a good dimension here. We're gonna build these all
They
the way
say
up
we
to the
don't
top
use
of the world.
math.
Definitely think getting help is a good thing, and taking meds as your free choice can be a positive thing, but it quickly gets nasty when you try to put it on people against their will. Absolutely. I was off of medication for the longest time because I was put on medications against my will by my mother. And so, one thing I've learned is that your relationship with medication is honestly just as important as the medication itself. If you have a bad relationship with the medication, you're gonna have a bad experience on it, just simply put. YouTube app
Yeah.
indeed kind of sucks ass.
One reason that I really have the YouTube app is like if I'm live streaming, I just use my phone to check like the chat and stuff. And
That's basically
I
what I do
just
as well, because I
use it to-
record and don't have a second
yeah.
monitor.
Don't ask me why, but I have like 3 different computers
Okay.
and a phone.
Why? Just why?
Blame my dad. He likes buying all the newest tech. We have a PS4, a PS5, Nintendo Switch, a literal arcade machine inside of a table. I don't even know how that exists.
Arcade machine is crazy.
We literally have an arcade table. It is a full-fledged table with an arcade on the inside, and the sides of it are control panels.
Yeah.
I don't know how that thing exists, but it does.
What are your opinions on children getting gender-changing surgery/hormone blocking medication?
I mean, if you want to swap genders, I don't see a wrong thing with that.
As long as you're not
I
hurting
mean, I guess
anybody
some people
else.
would find that weird, but yeah.
I was a victim of the
Like, if
psychiatric
you're not
industrial
using
complex.
it,
Many doctors have vast finances and immense legal protection by the state, so it's best not to try to waste time holding them accountable. That's one thing I learned about Augie. He's never going to face consequences. He has too much protection. Like, he's never going to see justice, and that's sad. But he has way too much protection, and he's way too well connected, and he has way too much money.
For that connection to disintegrate and that protection to wipe out.
The protection's not going
Anyways.
to wipe out. That's the hard thing to understand. This is never going to wipe
You'd
out.
be surprised.
He's
I
rich
can
and
literally just
well-connected.
make one. I can make one DM and screw him up.
Really?
Yes, really.
What do you mean one DM and screw up? What are you talking about doing?
Remember how I'm friends with Oblivious HD?
Uh-huh.
He's connected with all of the like highest tier YouTubers, specifically Roblox. So if I basically manage to expose this guy for all the horrendous stuff that he's done and has been associated with, I feel like someone could make a exposing video. Several news YouTubers can also do that and just completely ruin his reputation as a whole.
I just think he needs to be.
Because I got a connection who's got
deplatformed.
connections.
He just needs to be deplatformed. He doesn't need to have his life ruined. He just does not need to be making he does not need to be making thousands of dollars a month, coasting off of a position that he has been putting a lot of people through hell for.
I'm also gonna have to disagree with the whole ruin his life part, because I mean, okay, in your video, you mentioned that he was saying very specific things with kids, which I found
His
kind
friends.
of hypocritical. For
His friends were doing it. He incited the raid, but he never specifically took part in the actions himself.
so he was basically encouraging it, but then his friends were the ones that going on off it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
That's why I say don't
Well,
ruin his
still,
life.
I mean, to be fair, if he was like giving the cue, basically what's the word for it?
We had a full interview. I recorded the whole thing. I plan on keeping it private unless he does some bullshit with it, though.
Fair enough.
They kind of lost, and then they brought their friend in to me to try to get me to confess to harassment, which I wasn't gonna do. They even got the victim in there, or the quote-unquote victim, should I say, in there, to, like, vouch for
Why
him as
would
well.
you confess to something you didn't even really do in the first place?
They were like,
It's like saying,
their
oh, yeah,
whole
'cause
argument was,
it's
well,
like-
harassment requires intent. They were like, first off, you harassed. No, harassment requires intent. They're like, no, it doesn't. And then I'm like, yes, it does. And then I pull up the legal laws, and then they're like, okay, well, then they were like, ask the quote-unquote victim, hey, do you feel harassed? And they were like, yeah. And so again, and then they start saying, well, yeah, so you harassed them. And it's like, I didn't even bother at that point.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works, you imbeciles. I don't like calling
Your
people
mouth's still
imbeciles,
rude.
but that's kind of a stupid, like...
Augie may be watching.
just kinda
Watching
laughed,
Augie can
yes.
suck my dick.
I don't think he would handle that. As he x-rays again.
What? Oh, X-rays again. Yep. Fair. Me when
I think
X-ray.
we still have that in modern Minecraft. Me run X-ray. God damn it! Where's all the diamonds at? Oh, I forgot they don't exist yet.
I don't really think ore exists yet. I'm gonna make a big tower up here at world height.
It's a skyscraper. Ah.
Yeah, somebody told me to build a big tower to world height, so that's what I'm doing.
Nice. I just hate it when smaller people are targeted by the bigger people, and then when they start winning, it
Well, they cost me a lot of
enrages
money too,
me.
don't worry. We're talking like 5-digit amounts of real world money.
Still annoying though. Like, you basically can't do anything, and that's what really pisses me off.
Yeah. Actually, Bobbycraft has already done that. No, they haven't. Somebody always said, Bobbycraft has done this. No, he didn't. I'll pull up the video again. Let me look up Bobbycraft, actually. Have they actually done all the versions, or do they just say they played every version and they skipped over, like, all of the versions anyways? I researched this a little bit before starting it to make sure I was the first. 5th internal error. Bobbycraft,
God.
Minecraft, all versions. Updates every 10 minutes with an AI auto dub.
Is that even possible with an
Today
AI?
I will try to
Or
beat
would
the
that just
Minecraft
break it?
game, but every 5 minutes I will update my world to a newer version until I reach.
I feel like
He's using an
Replying
AI.
to Al,
Spanish is the original.
Hasta llegar a la versión más
I feel like
actual
we're
de
fine
todo
to
el juego de
Al,
cubos. Este video sin
I feel like
dudas
the
nos
only way to
mostrará
possibly
prácticamente
do
toda la
that
evolución de
properly
más de
is to
15
literally go
años de
into the
Minecraft.
Minecraft
¿Acaso
launcher
seré capaz de
itself
completar el
and
reto
just
del
scroll
día
all
de
the way
hoy?
down
Nuestro
to
contador
the
comienza
first
con esta
version
primera
and then
versión de
just go up
Minecraft
from there,
donde
but that's
no
gonna be a
había
shit ton of
nada.
versions.
Literalmente solo puedo colocar algunos
Like, you're gonna
bloques
spend,
y
like,
quitarlos. Esto es lo que
minimum a
tendré que
few
hacer durante
years doing
manera.
that.
Está nada mal y ahora que me el bloque de
Too many of
cubos.
them, especially to make
Muestra
it like
una
if you were to make all
Yeah.
that in one single video, it'd probably be
They switched
way
from the
longer
first
than
version of
YouTube
Minecraft
videos with this.
immediately to, like, they skipped over like 15 versions of Minecraft. It sucks how people do this.
Give me the name of every version, I'll make a proper video on it. I had nothing else to do.
Fair enough.
I mean, I just sit on my butt all day making random Roblox games, finding out videos that I never record yet with friends that I don't have, so.
Wow. That sounds sad and depressing.
Well, I mean, I did have a strong case of depression at one point,
We're
so.
all depressed here, don't worry. People say a lot of things
I'm
without
sad,
evidence.
Shrek.
And they did give quote-unquote evidence, but their quote-unquote evidence is like the same 5 screenshots. And then a fake screenshot of me telling him
Basically-
to kill himself, basically.
To sum it up, it's basically just no context screenshots.
Yeah, basically.
And no one questions it at all.
Yep.
Which,
Because it's
again,
coming
I'm
from
gonna
the
quote on.
higher-ups.
I'm gonna quote Creek on this. People just go see something and then just take it as straight up facts without even thinking twice about it. And then the moment someone debunks that, they immediately go on their side. It's like anyone can see anything and immediately believe in it without even looking at any proof whatsoever.
I need to bring this tower down one more so I can do the funny at the top. For now, though, we're gonna, like, put in a floor. But yeah, Bobby Craft also did the same thing that they did. They just skip over basically all the Minecraft versions so they can get to modern as quickly as possible. I don't know what people's obsession is with like skipping over all of the versions just so they can get to 1.0 as quickly as possible.
Make a quick video, earn $1 off of it, done.
You know, it's because they don't like playing early Minecraft because it's a slow-paced game.
I mean, that's if you're trying to make like something uberly ginormous. But if it's just like a simple house, then it's gonna only could take like maybe 10-20 minutes, maybe 30.
The pressure drama was bullshit. Even my friends still think that Zila is a horrible person because reasons. I don't agree with that at all. Like, it was literally proven to be fake, and people still believe it because, well, victim can't be wrong because they're victim.
People just want a reason to be mad at someone. That's simple as that.
So fucking
It's
true.
basically just what I said about being like a content creator. It's like you're the underdog, people root for you, but then you get up on the skyscraper, the mountaintop, and you're just like up there, and everybody just wants a reason to hate you.
Yeah.
For like the dumbest possible reason.
Is what it is. That's also
yeah,
not
like
something
eventually, eventually, if I become a bigger YouTuber, there's gonna be people out there that's gonna find some stupid reason to hate me, whether it's the way I talk or maybe I look funny or something. I don't know. They're just gonna always find a reason.
The Dream Gay diss track somehow was more well received than the actual Dream song, which was always something to me. The internet, it's not innocent until proven guilty, it's guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, that's something that comes from old fascist regimes and should not be taken in the way that it is taken. The United States of America is a little better than some fascist countries. It's innocent until proven guilty unless you're rich, in which case you're innocent, which is better than nothing.
As I murdered my light. Hold on.
Like, you think David, if anybody really thinks that David is going away forever, he's not, okay? His career is ruined, but he's not going anywhere. He's rich, famous, and well-connected. There's no way this guy is seeing more than a few months behind bars, even though he killed that girl. There is no way. He is going to I'll tell you what's going to happen. He is going to pay out one of the jurors, and if he buys even one of the jurors, he's a not guilty verdict, because you have to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. And if only one juror can be bought out or swayed, the whole case falls through and he walks free. Like, people that genuinely think David is going away for the rest of his life because of the death penalty is insane. It's just the world we live in.
Basically meaning money is life, money is power, money is
Because
everything.
the same thing happened with O.J. Simpson, too, if you guys remember that. The O.J. Simpson case. He allegedly groomed and molested her. True, doesn't matter, though. Because, again, the only hope for justice is that he gets taken out by the inmates before he's released. Genuinely. That is, like, the only hope of any justice coming to that guy. Because if he goes through the justice system, he's gonna buy his way out. Hands down. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, here's $1 million.
O.J. Simpson killed 2 people, double homicide, right? And he had so much money and so much influence that he managed to, like, flip the entire jury and turn the trial into race, and he was found not guilty. The jury even said that he was guilty, but they wanted to prove him not guilty to stick it to the man. That's what happened with O.J.
So basically, rich people are like saying, "Oh yeah, laws don't apply to me," and then
Laws do not apply to rich
it's a
people.
matter-
You need to learn that very quickly about the
And
U.S.
then-
justice system.
Yeah. U.S. justice is, it's funny they even have the word justice in there. Bullshit. That's all I got there.
Because there is justice for it, provided the person you're going against isn't rich. That's why so many vigilantes are popping up, because the U.S. justice system doesn't do its job anymore.
I'll rephrase it. The poor justice system. Since rich people clearly are unaffected.
After a while, David's probably going to move to Israel to hang out with Epstein. Like, yeah, like, people that genuinely think David's going away for life are delusional. He's not. He is going to get out, because he's going to buy out one of the jurors, or his lawyer is going to buy out one of the jurors. They're going to spin the case, right? I don't think anybody is denying that David is guilty, but the thing is, they're not going to be able to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, because he's going to have some trick up his sleeve. Because the thing is, they don't have to prove that he's innocent, they just have to prove that he's not guilty. And in order to prove that he's not guilty, they just have to prove that he is not guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So therefore, if there's any scenario in the playbook where a juror can be bought, or if they can spin the trial, oh, David is walking free. His career is over, but he is not going to prison. Anybody who thinks that he's going to prison clearly does not understand what happened. Because again, same thing happened with OJ.
Alright, time to hire a hitman. I'm kidding.
Okay. Like, I don't condone vigilante justice at all.
I don't even know.
Just because
I don't even know how
obvious reasons, but like,
works anyway.
this is one of the cases where it's just kind of going to happen. There's nothing really too much we can do about it. We're
Also,
not
did
part of the
Epstein
club.
die or something?
No, there was some leaked footage of him being smuggled out of a prison. If he was killed after that, we don't know. But a common theory is that as Epstein is still alive somewhere. Or he's not alive anymore,
like,
he's
didn't he,
probably
like,
died of old
pass
age.
away from
He's
something?
probably died of old age by now, but like, he was freed from prison more than likely. And either he was killed by the government, or he was set free by the government. One of the two, I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I barely know anything about Epstein besides childlike or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might as well just wear a necklace that says I like kids. That would totally fit him.
Yep. You're telling me. CIA was probably involved with the Epstein case for sure. Oh, no doubt. They absolutely were. They were probably part of the cover-up, too.
I feel like all like the major security areas and like the safety areas are just like completely against us, just in general.
They are. I will
Do we
stand by
even-
this forever.
we
America is
even
the best country to live in if you're rich. If you are not rich, it is a nightmare. Well, not a nightmare. There are worse countries, but it is not fun. Because you work to support the elites. That's basically it. I mean, that's how it works in every country, but it's specifically bad in America.
Is it an example that I would be forced into joining the military, going to war if
You're forced to sign up for a
I had
draft,
to?
but you're not forced to go to war yet.
Because I have never filled anything out before.
If you don't fill out the selective service application, you are barred out of basic services and privileges. Becoming worse in the UK. By the way, the reason it's becoming worse in the UK is the reason why all of the other colonies are still technically in big air quotes under British control are getting worse. Because they didn't actually separate from Britain like the US did. The US managed to separate via its revolution. Canada and New Zealand and Australia never did that. They just signed a paper. And they never really... I'm not sure about this for sure with the other countries, but Canada for sure, I know, isn't actually separated from the British Crown. Like, it's still part of the British Empire. Does this look ass or does this look peak? Both. If I really recall correctly, Keir Starmer canceled the last federal election. I see. That's no good. We never like election canceling.
I'm just curious on how you've been doing this for the past, like, basically 2 hours without getting bored.
It's very therapeutic. Just have your own little base plate that you can, like, go ham with.
Fair enough. Basically sandbox. Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, that's what Minecraft is.
Keir Starmer admitted to being a gooner. That's, like, not funny, but it really is funny at the same time.
Oh my god. Admitting to being like that is crazy.
Hey, listen, you can't say you haven't gooned before. There are two types of men in this world. There are people that have gooned before, and there are liars, okay?
Okay, question, if you can even answer this. What is that word?
Oh, it's called, basically watching porn and or masturbating.
You wouldn't believe me. I've never done that.
I
I
am
refuse
surprised.
to.
You definitely fall into the liar category. I'm kidding.
Yeah, the one thing I try not to do is
Mhm.
lie. I like to be as honest as I can about everything.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is exposed for doing blackface. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, blackface is like not the worst thing ever at this point.
You know what's something funny, and the only reason I ever looked up what that orange hub is called?
Mm-hmm.
It was during middle school. I had a flip phone, not like an actual phone.
Yeah.
And one of my bullies decided it would be a funny idea to trick me into looking it up, thinking it was a gaming site. They had said,
Oh my god.
yo, you should check out this gaming site. I had no idea what it was, so how was I supposed to know? I looked it up. I went on images to see what it was, and I regretted that instantly. And then they told the entire school, but thank God no one cared.
Okay,
So
how do you look up Pornhub and assume that it's a gaming website?
well, you try telling that to like an underage child who doesn't know any better, who doesn't even know what the hell PRN is. Like, I've never heard of that word before back then. Like, that was out of my dictionary.
Okay,
I've
fair.
never heard of it. So how was I supposed to know? Like, you could say, yo, you should check out this site called Epstein like 10 years ago, and I would literally have no idea what that is. I would genuinely think it's a site, not a person.
I didn't even know who Epstein was for like the longest time.
Yeah, same. I kept hearing people making references to the guy, and I was like, who the frick is this? And then I was told, and I was like, oh. As he falls.
Yep. This
Hey,
is...
I've gone through a crazy time.
Yeah, somebody suggested do the Loop the Notable Tower. I knew who Epstein was
Damn.
until college. You seem like a very old person, Agent. I mean that again in the nicest way possible. You seem very mature. Probably over 25. Yo, Brandon, what's up?
Yeah, I
You want
dropped
to
out of
yap?
college.
Yeah, this tower's going along nicely. I need to, like, put some cobblestone here. Like, make things.
Damn. Yo, GG's to having a 30-year-old in your chat. I ain't
Yeah,
never had
30.
one of those. I don't like being 30.
See, Al, you're not the oldest person here.
I'm glad I'm not.
Hey, listen, we're all unks here, okay? It's fine, we're unk. We're all unk. Except Brandon.
Hashtag
I
Team
don't think
Unk.
Brandon's unk.
Hashtag Team Unk.
Yeah, I'm one of the people who didn't even know who Epstein was until the Epstein files first came out.
I don't even know what the Epstein files are.
It's all of the files that were publicly released about Jeffrey Epstein. My report on being
The
30.
moment
No
I
health
heard
issues,
you-
not bald, can live with the fact of being unk. That's fair.
Yeah, whenever people call me Unk, I just say, well, eventually you're gonna get there in the coming years. I don't even take offense. I just get straight to the point.
We're unk and that's
Like,
okay.
eventually you're gonna get Unk level, so if you want to call me Unk in that kind of term...
I'm ugly and I'm proud!
A few years.
We're
Anyways.
all unk here.
Hell yeah, Unk squad.
When I tell you about the video
Roll
idea Agent gave me yesterday, I wanted to make it, but I was too tired today to do it. It's basically about why we should all spell color in the international way. And it's basically
is the
going to be a
international
rant about the state of the world using the word color.
We're talking about like COLOR or the OUR.
And it's basically going to be a documentary about why we spell it with an O instead of a U, which is very interesting if you think about it, right?
I never knew that it was spelled with the U. I only ever knew
The
the
reason
O.
why
I
it was
didn't know
changed
about
is the
U.
Great Depression, right? We were looking for
The Great
creative
Depression?
ways to save money because genuinely every character that you typed cost money. And so what they did is they dropped the U out of color and favor
and armor.
Wait. You're telling me way back when it costed money to type a freaking character on something?
Yeah. And that's why we spell color with the O in the US, is because the US had a horrible depression and they need to find every penny to save possible. Color is the global spelling. It's the Canadian, European, Australian, all of them spelling. New Zealand spelling, all of them are spelled like that. The only place that spells it like that is the US. And the US seems to be a stage for just destroying the world as we know it. And that's why we should start spelling color as a U. Unite ourselves with the world and not with the nation. Because the nation is proving to be a worse place than the rest of the world. We should all be united, and that means we should say something about it. There's going to be some moral to it.
Well,
I'm basically going to do the thing that Eric Rossman did by telling everybody to change their profile pictures to Clippy. That's basically the goal of that. And then they're going to ask, are you Canadian? Are you European? I'm going to be like, no, I'm American. And they're going to be like, why do you spell it like that? And then you can link them back to that video. Color. The way of taking you out of United Nations.
Just nations. We were never united in the first place.
United Nations. I follow the crowd. Exactly. I'm gonna make a video on that. I gotta make a thumbnail for it first, though, and I gotta make a sick-ass intro.
In this video, we're gonna be talking about United Nations.
It's not gonna be super political. It's going to be, like, completely nonpartisan. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm not liberal. Okay, I'm just somebody who's very centrist. I like to see both sides of the argument, and I see that the world is fucked. You follow the crowd, you don't get trampled, indeed. But also following the crowd can be dangerous at times, and you gotta know when to not follow the crowd. Stage. Jabe, I don't think you would be very helpful in this conversation about politics.
All I know about politics is Trump sucks, the world's gone to hell, and that's it.
It's not even politics at that point. Like, if we're getting to the point where the everyday citizens' lives are in jeopardy, is that really still politics at that point? Or is it something greater?
It's this point where, bro, you know how, like, companies are trying to, like, make, like, AI more intelligent and actually give them, like, physical bodies and stuff?
Saying he's a
do you know that series called, The Terminator?
Yep.
We're about to have that.
I'm pretty sure Terminator ended with, like, the humans coming to an understanding with the AIs or something. Mutually agreeing.
That was, yeah, that was in the Matrix series. The,
oh, no, that was the deleted ending.
The Matrix.
I think.
Nah, because during, when Neo went to the, basically, AI overlord, he brought peace by defeating the program that went rogue.
Let all the joy and whimsy I have, Jabe. But you're brown.
What?
That's an inside joke. I'll sleep because I'm tired of politics. Good night, Al. You're just tired in general. Y'all don't know the lore behind Jabe's brown. Holy shit, is Brandon
Imagine there was
ripped?
lore behind how hell was made.
There's lore behind a lot
Hey,
of
wanna know
things.
something? You wanna know something funny? When I was watching the news, like, probably a year or two ago.
Yeah.
That it's something Trump did. It's not necessarily funny, but like just with the fact that no one else.
Hi.
I think they went brain dead.
Yep.
No, I let out the join whimsy.
Okay.
Anyways, but there was a time that
And the brown.
There was
You
a
let out the
time
brown,
I
Jabe.
was-
Good job. Does this mean you're white now?
I was sitting in my living room.
No.
And I was watching the news, and pretty much Trump and his wife were walking to this like hallway area, and his wife tried putting her arm around his neck, kind of like one of those like comforting things when you walk with your girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
He shoved her hand off, and I was surprised no one else caught on to that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I realized that he's sexist. I never knew until I saw that.
Real life Terminator will be like
Yeah.
friendly bots with ties who say, "No, hey Mike, sharp haircut, my guy. Really sorry about taking your job. Better look next time. I'm sure you'll get it." Realistically, I feel like what's gonna happen is the AIs are gonna end up killing the billionaires. Or just like the truly evil people in the world, and they're just going to like just be chill after that. That's realistically what's gonna happen.
I mean,
know,
hey,
like-
the whole Terminator thing was like, we are the plague, humans are the plague. So if they eradicate the humans that are the plague, but keep the humans that are trying to make a better difference and actually help keep the Earth stable, they would probably destroy all of who's been the problem and keep us alive, since we're the ones trying to help Earth revive itself, and probably help us in the process.
Is this profile? What the frick? Scarlett, how's your day been?
It's been a day, Jabe. It's just been a day.
I'm gonna be a high schooler.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, by the way, the trophy is for stellar attendance.
Wow.
Basically,
You didn't miss a
for the
day.
entire. I didn't miss a day.
Good for you.
All because my mom wakes me up at 4 or 5 in the morning every day.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
had to get up at 5:30 today, Jabe.
Yeah.
My brain does that to me automatically, and I hate it.
Oh wow. Wow.
Okay, now this looks much more peak and much less shit. Troma's Discord PFP is brown. True. Where'd Pitch go?
Yes.
We need
Also,
Pitch back here.
Pitch is the only other
Someone's,
guy who
raising their hand.
like he how do I put it? He contributes to the brown jokes. He's the only other guy who really
He's
does
Hispanic.
that. Yeah, I know. That's why he does it, because it's funny to him as well, just like me.
Can't wait to get canceled on Twitter for saying Jabe is brown.
Just don't go on Twitter. Problem solved.
All right,
Twitter
let
can,
me go make the post. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, bye.
Oh. Okay. You know, I
I
think
don't
my
even
mom's
use
like-
Twitter.
You know, I
If
don't
you want
even
to,
think
Steve,
I had.
you can talk to that guy about the whole
You know-
Aki thing if you want.
You know, I don't think I had dinner today.
Good job.
Eat.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't want to eat? Have you ever considered his feelings on that? Huh?
Okay, but I no. I know.
You're not fucking
You don't need to turn into a Demogorgon or whatever. But I am kind of hungry, and I think my mom's cooking food right now. So I'll eat when my mom is done cooking. I wonder what the mom.
Hey,
I wonder what the.
listen.
The thing is, I can't really smell what the mom is cooking. But the mom gave me a graduation present.
Nice.
It almost made me cry when I looked at it. I will say that.
Wow.
You have 3 blocks instead of 1 block, which has allowed me to expand my palette immensely.
Noodle.
Noodle. Wait, Noodle from Gorillas?
What?
Noodle from Gorillas.
I don't know how that correlates, but okay.
Noodle. The character.
I think will help.
I was talking about like the literal noodle, like ramen noodles.
Raymond.
Ramen.
Ramen.
Raymond.
Ramen.
Raymond.
Raven.
Raymond.
Are you the Ray or are you the man?
I'm the man. Or at least I think.
The Rayman noodles. Oh my god. Nickelodeon. Fucking Nickelodeon's logo used to be a foot. Did you know that?
Sorry, what?
Yep. Dirty Dan had that much influence.
Be like. You know what I still don't understand? I don't know why people obsess over feet pics. What is the obsession? If you
I
want
don't
feet
know.
pics, just look
I
at your
don't
own
not.
feet.
I do not know what is attractive about the human foot. I don't get it.
I don't know what is attractive about the human body.
Gotta wake up in 5 hours. Good night. Good night, Al.
I think certain parts about the human body are mainly just hormonally attractive, but I still don't understand the whole feet thing.
I mean, I could tell that somebody's conventionally attractive, but I've never been personally attracted to anything.
Lies.
I don't know what that means.
You literally have a girlfriend, Gabe.
She asked me out, and that's only because she's nice. I like her because she's nice.
Gabe may be asexual.
Oh. I definitely know what that means.
You're Yeetus.
I'm Yeetus! No, I'm not woke, I promise. I eat Chick-fil-A, I'm not woke.
What if I joined in too?
So peak.
And he's dead.
You killed him. Good job.
No, I'm alive.
Oh, damn it!
Claim no responsibility.
Wonder if Dan Schneider met Epstein repeated. He probably did.
Don't talk to me, I'm James Bond right now. Brandon is...
And I killed Gabe. Hell yes. Gabe, you're not getting out that easily! I killed Gabe!
Oh no, I just saw that. I just got back into Discord.
Gabe!
He's like, get your ass back in here now. He's like, release me!
Hassan Piker met Diddy. I wonder just how many people met these horrible people without knowing they're horrible people. That's what I'm wondering. I swear to God, this will look way better if there was actual lighting. Because right now you have to get like really close for it to actually appreciate the architecture, and it really sucks.
Right now it just looks like a bunch of grainy pieces of gray.
Yep.
And now it just looks like a humongous shadow.
Mm-hmm.
And he's teleporting again. Are you sure you're not here, Brian?
Yep, I'm sure.
Okay, fair enough. He wasn't in this version yet.
Gabe, you were forever in the audience, like a plebeian.
Just saw Steve. Where the hell did that Steve go? I just saw one, huh? And I'm not talking about that one. As he struggles to get on one block. So I take the heart that you're in love with this world. Should I set a marriage proposal for you in it?
Okay.
I like making sarcastic, stupid jokes. So, what are we building this time? You. Indeed. You.
Bring the joy and whimsy to make people's day better, but what if I want to kill the joy and whimsy, Gabe? Have you ever considered that? What if I am a whimsy destroyer? Huh? Yeah, then what?
Plot twist.
What can do?
The plot twist is crazy.
Kind of actually picked up a bit of a dialect of Canadians because, like, I talk to so many of them frequently. It's ridiculous. Doing a mod pack where I'm trying to cram as much alternative dimensions as I can in one game while also getting shading. Good luck.
Sounds like you're gonna have fun with that. Well, good luck with that. Try not to have your computer self-combust, and yeah. That's all I gotta say about that.
Which I hate FNAF, that quote is tough. Gabe said tough ironically kill him. Talking to Americans is refreshing. It makes you feel less isolated. Why so Americans specifically?
Not sure if I feel, or if I should feel honored or something.
Probably not. It's probably fine.
I'm just here to enjoy the ride. Why does it look like you're trying to make the McDonald's M?
You love Catface. Yes.
Catface. Mall. You love Catface. Nice.
We'll spawn some Steves around to celebrate. We have a Discord server agent, by the way, if you want to yap in that.
Yeah, basically just repeat what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Are you the anonymous person that sent me a friend request? How much is wow? Yeah.
I can make a pretty good cat impersonation. I used to have one. Hold on, let me go get some so I can clear my throat before I do this.
I enjoy talking to Americans because I want to reassure them that all the propaganda that Canadian elites spout against the America isn't about all of them, that we appreciate them. Yeah, I speak to a lot of Canadians. I know the same thing as well. One thing I can tell you is that no American I have talked to has actually been on board with an annexation of Canada. Most Americans appreciate Canada's sovereignty and don't want a war to steal Canada. Also, we're not trying to play Fallout, so yeah, there's that too. I've heard from a lot of Canadian friends of mine that Canada is becoming increasingly anti-American. Had a stream playing in the background while I was going to sleep. Good job, Al.
Hey.
I
mean, I guess you got some sort of white noise.
Noises. Yep, cat noises. We love cat noises.
Wait, was that me?
That was both of us.
I think it was me because I was the one purring.
If Canada was to separate, they would most likely become independent nations rather than part of the US. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Alberta wants to separate, but they don't want to become part of the US, is the thing. I've heard that much about Canada, that Alberta has a huge separatist movement, same with Quebec. Quebec is a little less, like, strong than Alberta, if I remember correctly. I don't know why so many nations are trying to separate from Canada, though.
Because yes.
Probably because they're also sick and tired of the government up there. You know, it's fun, because for the longest time, up until, like, a few months ago, I really thought Canada was, like, just much better than the US, just in general. And it is. Kind of, in certain ways. Like, healthcare is free, but there's also the caveat of it, like, being like that. And yes, you know, culturally it's a little less crazy than the US, but also you've got more radical politicians. It's just, like, it's basically, like, it's trading one set of shitty issues for another set of equally shitty issues. Which it wasn't like that 2 years ago, when Orange Man first took office, and I was thinking I should probably go up there.
I just noticed your screen minus the effect looks like a VHS camera.
I think Quebec does the separate movement more so because of the French identity. Alberta does it because they're on economical life support and need to survive. Yeah, I've heard, like, Alberta is getting, like, fucked over by, like... Alberta is getting fucked over... Why can I not remember the capital's name? Fuck. God.
It's just not that important.
It very much is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Ottawa. There we go. Alberta keeps getting fucked over by Ottawa. They're not giving them money and shit. And so... It's really shitty because, like, Alberta is kind of just, like, trying to separate because they need to survive. They've even been in talks with the US about separating to become part of the Union, which, don't do that, for one. But for two, realistically, I don't think any Canadian wants to be a US citizen right now. It's funny because it's actually the other way around, or at least it was till recently.
Yeah, one day I am planning on moving out of this place to be with my girl, because she has had fears of me potentially going to, like, well, war or something like that. I've tried to reassure her I am not. They can throw me in prison. It's better than risking my life dying for a country that probably didn't even care about me in the first place.
Quebec is, like, kind of different than the rest of Canada. It's like you're living in a miniature version of France. Like, if I were to ever want to learn French, I would probably just go live in Quebec for a year, because they're very French compared to the rest of Canada. Also, this is a nice little watchtower up here that I've made. I'm not sure how I like the interior. I'm not sure how I like the design. We'll know when, like, the lighting improves. Because I really can't tell how any of this looks until the lighting engine actually gets, like, you know, the ability to see shit. But,
yeah,
this looks like a
I'd
decent...
have such a hard time playing this because I'm used to using BSL shaders.
What shaders? There is no shaders. A lot of people call separatism
like,
a
on
conservative
regular...
ideology because of Alberta, but if most Quebec voters are overwhelming, the Liberal aren't voting for their third party, the Bloc Quebec... The Bloc Quebecos.
For some reason, I thought that said Block Rebecca for a second.
No, it's Quebecos. I mean... Quebec also has a special style of French with a bit of slang in it. I do know that Quebec has a lot of slang. It's different from European French, but realistically, I'd probably be using Quebec French more than I'd be using, like, European French, just because of geography and where I live. It'd be very okay to speak to people in Quebec as well. Yeah, true. My first exposure to Quebec French was Gravity, Has-Been Hotel, and the Quebecian French dub. How good is your French, Agent? I know all Canadians know a little bit of French, much like all Americans know a little bit of Spanish.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's like pretty much all I know.
No hablo español.
And I have no idea what that meant.
Good job.
I only know hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't know why I know that sentence.
Do you not speak
exactly
Spanish, is what that means, by the way.
Yeah, basically. My only language and my first language is English. I don't speak anything else. Also probably because every single time I try to learn Spanish or something else, my brain wanted to implode, so... I should turn that center thing into like a well. As the mic cuts out.
Oh, okay. Say my French is mediocre at best. I'm from Saskatchewan, which is non-French, so I learned it in high school, but aside from basic fundamentals, I can hardly hold simple Saskatchewan? That's like a territory. That might explain your view on Canada if you're not part of, like, the main eastern provinces. French exclusive schools in West Canada. Yeah, I heard Western Canada is, like, shitty compared to Eastern Canada. It's like Eastern Europe compared to Western Europe. They're not even comparable.
Seems like you all know your stuff. Well, meanwhile, I'm just here in the basement.
You're in the basement. You're chilling.
Yeah. I usually just say I'm in my mom's basement as a haha funny, even though I'm literally just in a normal bedroom. Well, okay, to be fair, this is not even supposed to be a bedroom. I have a makeshift office room as a bedroom, so.
Wow. I turned a bedroom into a makeshift office space for me.
I'm quite literally living inside of an office room. I don't even have a door. My door is a
have a seizure
curtain.
real quick. I'm like drop myself on the wall somewhere.
Okay. Epilepsy seizure warning for those watching.
Yeah, states here called provinces or territories. Saskatchewan and Alberta are provinces, but the Yukon is a territory. I keep forgetting Saskatchewan is a province. I know most of the Canadian provinces off the top of my head, right? Like, I am very educated in Canadian geography. Like I said, I know a lot about the place because I've looked into moving there for quite a while, at least until I started hearing a bunch of the shitty stuff that's happening up there right now. Like, I did consider it for quite a long time. Because it's like, at least on paper, it sounds better than the US, but, you know, from what I've heard from everybody, that's not entirely true. So, there's that. What is it? You got, like, Eastern Canada, I know, is much better than Western Canada, because it's, like, like, what is it? Ottawa seems to favor the eastern provinces, like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Quebec, Ontario, all those, over what, like, Alberta, you know, British Columbia, all of that, and the territories as well. What is it? You got a horrible immigration problem where they're letting way too many people in, which is leading to all of the basic level jobs for natural-born Canadian citizens being taken. You've got the fucking weird-ass euthanization being recommended instead of actual welfare, which is crazy. You know, it's just a scary time to be living in. And that's just how it is, and we've kind of got to go with our day by day.
I just find it funny how it's called the United States of America when it barely feels united at all.
Fun fact, we were supposed to be the United States of Earth at one point. That's a fun fact for you.
What? Wait, since when was that a thing?
The whole world was supposed to be a part of America. That's one of the wildest bills that's ever been passed. Not passed, like, attempted to be passed, because that didn't pass for obvious reasons, but, like...
Wait, when was this?
This was way long ago.
Well, yeah, I know that, like, when?
Hell if I know. I
Like,
think I remember that date off the top of my head.
1800s, like... Well, I don't know, you seem to know a lot about stuff, so I don't know.
I know a lot more than I should for somebody of my age. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I don't know what you know and what you don't know, but now I do know what you don't know, so...
I know at least one person in every province. In Canada.
United States of the world, though, that is
Why I'm
crazy.
unemployed, I'm all for diversity, but immigration is so insane. Like, it's not what American liberals let in, it's way more, way more, an irresponsible amount of people. Yet, like, I fully believe Gen Z are forced to be basement dwellers after thousands of resumes. And that's the thing, right? From what I heard about Canada, that's the big thing, is you've basically got to be self-employed going in if you want to have a good time immigrating, just because of how fucking cooked the job market is. Which leads to then the housing market to be cooked, and the wages are also shit compared to US wages. And US wages are ass as well, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there.
Sometimes I'm not sure if I should be proud of being paid off of YouTube or if I shouldn't.
Hey, be proud for making the bag. Why do you feel bad about making the bag?
I don't know. I'm just hoping I'm going in the right area.
Like, I feel like Americans, you know, we kind of exaggerate how many people we let in America, right? Because realistically, during Biden, I was able to go out and I was able to get a job at 14 just fine. Canada seems to have it way different, though. It seems like in Canada, their citizens just, or not like their citizens, your guys' citizens just can't, like, get entry-level jobs because of the amount of, like, immigrations. Just, like, especially from India, I've heard. It's especially bad that way. Should I connect this wall up here? Forget about getting a house with terminal unemployment, but the least I can do is observe what's happening. Indeed. We're all kind of fucked in our own unique ways, and we just kind of make it the day by day the way it is. It really sucks. That's kind of why I'm doing this whole YouTube thing. I want to be able to help people. You gotta play the game before you can actually help people get out of the game, and that's really sad, you know. Spoilers for Better Call Saul, but he spends the entire series... There's this character, Nacho Varga. He spends the entire series trying to get out of the drug game, and he ends up killing himself. Right? It is basically what is supposed to be his own execution. He kills himself on his own terms. The whole 6 seasons is about him trying to get out of the drug game, and he can't because he's trapped in the game, and he's playing it for all of these other people. It really sucks. Really, really sucks. You managed to get a corporate IT job. They replaced me with foreigners in less than half a year. I mean, the question is, are these foreigners more qualified than you? Or are they just people that come in and they want to be hired for diversity points? Yeah, back to Better Call Saul, right? Nacho's death was probably the most impactful thingy, because he couldn't get out of the drug game without taking his own life, and that's kind of how it is in the world. That's why so many people are, like, not to get too morbid, but that's why so many people take their own lives. They can't get out of the game, and they can't play it, because they can't win. They can't win the game, and they can't get out of the game, so they just take themselves out of the game. It's a sad look into human psychology. Ugh. One nice thing about Canada, though, is you guys actually do get, like, livable unemployment wages. The US really does not want to pay you anymore. Under Trump, you literally can't even get benefits if you're not working. Like, I'm so serious. Like, the EBT program, yeah, you can kiss that shit goodbye if you don't have a job. Trump just killed EBT, which is insane. There were interns, I know that, but not gonna lie, the Chinese intern absolutely kicked my ass. He was impossibly fast. I respect him, but damn, it was brutal. Yeah, I mean, if he was better, then I can definitely understand from a corporate perspective. At least it wasn't just trying to get rid of you for diversity points. But, like, holy shit. It just sucks from your position. I'm definitely very jaded with the state of the world and the way things are right now. No, you should not play Valorant, Noki.
I keep getting Valorant ads, but I don't play the game. I'm not into player versus player stuff. Mainly because I suck at it. Yay.
Incredible.
I know, right?
Noki, shut the fuck up. Okay, can you do that for me?
Are you, wait, are they talking about in-game characters?
Yes.
Oh, for hell's sake, dude. Stop simping on video game characters. They're not real. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like a bunch of brain-rotted 9-year-olds.
He said no.
I tell them, what are you talking about? If not video game characters.
He's talking about e-girls on Valorant, which is arguably worse.
Oh, for hell's sake. I'd rather have you try to somehow online date a virtual character skin rather than get an e-girl, because they're probably going to cheat on you with a richer dude.
That's so true. That's
like,
super sad,
they
but
don't
super
care
true.
about you. They just care about, like, your money and stuff. And if you don't have anymore, they're just going to dump you and find someone else.
No,
That's
absolutely,
just how it
yeah.
goes. Like, genuinely, people who date e-girls and know they're e-girls are actually kind of stupid. Because at any moment, if they ever go broke in any way, shape, or form, that girl's not going to care. They're not going to try to encourage them to move on. They're just going to move on to the next person. and then the next and the next and the next. If that keeps on cycling, like they're
I
not
just
gonna
feel like I
stop
walk into
unless
places
it-
where I want to learn, but people who are older than me or scary, even in rare cases younger, have more experience than me, and I end up getting next level cooked. Yeah, that's kind of just the money makes the world go around right there. People that are richer than you and have more opportunities than you, you're just getting fucked by them. You seem like somebody who's been really fucked over by life, and that really sucks to hear because a lot of the time it's not even your fault.
Replying to Noki, honestly, it's not a thing for everybody. Online dating is more of a personal kind of preference, I guess you could say. Taking me, for example, I used to be completely against the idea of online dating. I got it solely from Roblox. I didn't know it was like a whole thing that happened even outside of Roblox before that even became a thing. But after I started
Roblox
doing
17
it, yeah,
plus
I
dating
went
was
into
just
some-
objectively a horrible idea.
Yeah, I'm not even specifically going to the 17 plus state. I'm just talking about just in general, just in general games. Like the first two I had met via Roblox, it did not go well with either one of them at all.
No shit.
But the third one, I guess third times is the charm, because I am still with her. About 4 months later. We did not meet on Roblox. We met surprisingly on Discord. And yeah, it's overall been definitely really chill and far more worth than the other ones. Yeah, she's honestly really chill. She's nice, extremely motivating on practically everything. Even refuses to go to sleep. Like if I'm in a bad mood or something, if I'm like stressed about something or whatever,
Do not online
she
date. Last
refuses
girl I
to
met
go-
demanded I gave her money. Like, hey jerk, maybe I just want to be friends. Where's calm your ego leggy? That doesn't have anything to do with online specifically. That's just you getting shitty girls. And honestly, I feel like this is a broader issue as a whole when it comes to dating in general. Is a lot of people just kind of suck. Okay? The thing about online people is you generally see the best in people and you also see the worst in people because there is that natural barrier that's just completely taken down, and a lot of people just take advantage of that fact. It's like, it's really shitty in a lot of ways, but there's also only so much you can do about it, so, I mean, what are you gonna do, right?
Yep. But yeah. I mean, online dating can either be a hellhole on its own or the best thing that's ever happened to you, which for me, honestly, it's been a mix of both.
Kinda so rare they think it's flirting. Unironically, yeah, though, it's really bad.
Yeah, like you literally call someone like cute or something in like a nice, respectful, not even like body shape kind of way, they're gonna immediately probably think you're talking about like how their face looks or something.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, like I could say, hey, you look cute, and they're like wearing some like really nice like sweater or something, and they would probably immediately think I'm talking to either about their face or like their body shape or something like that when I'm not. Like sometimes, yeah, it is in a flirty manner, but I don't flirt a lot, so.
Flirting is just
Well,
kinda
actually, I don't even
something.
I don't even really flirt at all. But yeah, from my personal experience, I've had really bad online relationships, but the one I'm on right now, it's honestly going somewhere. And somewhere in a good direction. Definitely an area that I want to be in.
Move to Europe.
I'm missing crucial information because of
These dumbass ads. No, Noki loves the ads.
Damn. Yeah. Noki, why not just go out on a date with an ad?
The girl who ever loved me was genuinely sweet and genuine person, bless her soul. We left on good terms due to the facts we both had family issues. Yeah, dating is a rough thing, you know. I know, we all know about how my first relationship story went. Okay, that was fun. It was really fun. Skipping every ad so you get less money. Oh no, Noki, you're robbing me of 2 cents. Damn.
I have an ad blocker, so he's not earning anything from me. Haha.
No! What am I gonna do?
The media cut out when you were saying no. It just went like, no! Cut out, dude. It made it even better. Damn. that one meme where Darth Vader goes like, "No,
Luke, I am your father.
Your
No!
Oh my god. Star Wars memes are awesome.
But yeah, no, Agent, you definitely should, like, join the Discord. I think you would make a great fit into the Goober Squad. We yap about a lot of stuff a lot of the times. You definitely would be on the
Yes,
older
the
side,
Goober
but that's
Squad.
no big deal to me, honestly, as long as you're not, like, I don't know, trying to sexually harass Gabe or something. Because, as much as I hate to say it, that's something that realistically could happen.
Oh Jesus. Have mercy on us all.
Dude, the whole raid, like, was about shits.
It's just ironic, because, like, even if the guy himself wasn't, like, the one directly saying all those things to the kids, he was still encouraging it.
Yeah.
So the fact he was getting on your ass about it, and yet encouraging it to his
He was getting on
friends
my
and being
ass about a
completely fine
Roblox
with it,
gift that Weast sent one time. You don't know who Weast is, but, like, he got on my
It's
ass
just
about a Roblox
freaking-
gift.
It's so just, like...
And some guy
not
renaming
ironic,
their
but,
Discord display name to transphobic as well, and my server is like, why are you letting them incriminate on minorities? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is the evidence you're pulling out of your ass? And then they resorted to
Yeah,
getting me
it's
angry
not,
by
like-
calling me a psychopath and saying that I'm gonna hurt everybody in my life. Which was a very effective
Bro.
tactic and did kind of work.
No, that's just when you don't pay attention to them, because they don't know any better, and they're just a bunch of jackasses with no actual freaking life. Yeah, they might earn money, but that does not mean they have an
You're
actual
don't worry, I'll keep my
life.
dating answers as highly classified and I'm strictly in my IRL space. Nah, you're fine. So now I feel like
Yeah.
people don't need to make a big public spectacle about their relationships.
Yeah. I only mainly really talk about mine sometimes, just because maybe the subject pops up, but then I also like giving advice from my own personal experience, like what to watch out for, what to not do. Which, by the way, not gonna pinpoint who this is. There is one person who has a weird obsession with speedrun online dating. I kept trying to warn this person to stop doing that and get to know the person first.
Noki has a fucking
literally,
girlfriend?
like,
Holy
a week-
shit.
Like literally like a week later or something, she comes up in my DMs, or not my.
I'm
like,
way too old
I
to
see
be
her
interested
status,
in dating anyways.
and-
You're only 30, dude. You've still got your whole life left ahead of you.
Dude, my dad is over the age of 40, and he got a girlfriend like not even.
Like having
like,
peace
not
and
even,
quiet
like, a
and
year
cozy
ago.
building streams. Dude, you're way too young. Like 30, you're in the prime of your life, bro. The 30s are the best years of your life, you know? It's after you get through the slump of your 20s for the most part. You just gotta...
How do you know that?
Because I've heard it from people that are 70 years old, like a lot of people. Is that the 30s are the best
Fair
years
enough.
of your life, the absolute prime of your existence, right? You still got a whole life again. You still got your best years ahead of you. You know, don't give up just because things are seeming shitty right now. That's kind of the motive I like to spread around, is that no matter how shitty things get, you always got to find a way to make your way to the other side. The 30s is the prime of most boxers, most
Yeah.
pick. Things better for you and hope you all get stronger. Oh, I appreciate it, Christo.
W in the chat for Dr. Christo.
You know, I feel like culture nowadays is like, 30, you're ancient, when a lot of people forget is that the 30s is the prime of most people's lives. Because the 20s is just spent trying to build an empire. 30s are really reaping the fruits of your labors. Or you're my mom and you just
You wanna know
work at
something
Amazon,
funny?
which is sad and also
You wanna know
probably
something
gross
funny
for
about the
most
whole
people, but-
culture thing?
What?
You know how transgender exists?
Yep.
I saw a video from a dude named Purge, and it is so unironically hilarious but disgusting. It's basically another word for
Purge is
a
worse than people,
pedophile.
man.
Apparently, there's a new thing called trans age.
Oh,
Basically
Purge,
just
I
another word
watched
for
him. He is
pedophile.
literally one of the most homophobic people on the planet. That's why I stopped watching him. I'm still subscribed to him, kind of like as a memory, but I never watch his shit anymore.
Yeah. I just watch him sometimes because whenever I see one of his videos of him pinpointing this certain class of people, honestly it's kind of funny when he's just trolling people. And there's this one video where he goes over this thing called trans age, and I'm over here thinking like this is just another word for a pedophile. Like this is basically just a pedophile trying to justify their actions. Like, bro, there's no like I identify as being 15 when I'm a 30-year-old man. Like,
I think that probably, realistically, that probably spawned from, you know, older people trying to say I'm X years young instead of X years old, and then it probably just devolved from there.
It's just really stupid, because at this point, it's like saying this for an example. Let's say someone had a crush on, like, a 12-year-old because whatever reason, and they're like, let's say, like, 19 or 23 or something like that. They figure out what trans age is, and they're like, I identify as a 13-year-old, so I can go date this one kid.
With the age
it's basically just another word for
you were going, don't plan on trying again for a long time, can't be ours to try. Fair enough, man. Honestly, just do whatever makes you happy. That's what you gotta think about. I definitely wouldn't completely rule out, like, don't even try to date. You know, I've never been one to date, but I never also saw myself as one who would date either, because it's like, I feel like dating is redundant. You should be friends first. A lot of people are like saying that's demisexuality because you don't want to be with somebody until you're friends. I feel like a friendship is a bedrock for a relationship, okay? Like, you can't just jump straight into dating without knowing the person for a few months at least first, right?
Yeah.
Because if you do that, that's how you're going to get your ass fucked, okay? It's really not going to... Okay, well, that can be taken multiple different ways, but I mean it in the sense that you're going to be fucked over by your choices, and it's not going to be fun. You need to, like, actually make sure that the person you're talking about and the person that you're in love with really loves you back first. That's kind of how it is.
I have a perfect example, if you'd like to hear it, of an experience that I heard from someone else.
Yeah.
So this is the same person I had warned. Literally like a week after I warned her about immediately dating someone, like literally speedrunning it.
Yeah.
I saw her status saying something about a lovey thing, and I asked her, "Are you with someone?" She said no in like this very specific, "I know you're capping with me" way. And then I tell her like all the warnings. I'm like over here like,
no.
Basically, my main speculation was, this guy is most likely a weirdo and only wants certain things. Guess what? Literally, like, not even a day later, she goes on D&D, sobs in her status. I'm like, I was right, wasn't I? And she was like, yeah, but I don't want to talk about it. And I'm like, I did warn you, did I not?
Okay, how can you sob after getting dumped after one day, though? That's my question. You haven't had enough time to form a connection.
Yeah, well, apparently that connection to her forms really stupidly fast.
Hey, fair enough. That's not
a
connection, that's infatuation. It's basically like being rejected by your crush. Which I've also never had real crushes, I've just found people.
Yeah. Like, the girl that I'm dating now, I mean, before we started dating, we were simply friends for, like, 8 months. And then we're like, screw it, why not? Might as well. And ever since, it's been going so far so good. But yeah, we've been friends for, like, 8 months, and then started dating 4 months ago. So whatever 8 plus 4 is, that's how long we've been dating in month-wise, so...
Wow, that's 12.
That's actually really cool, dude.
So we've known for exactly a year.
That's
Damn.
actually really cool, dude. Hi, Brandon.
Hey,
Brandon,
Charles.
since when did you get, like, super fucking ripped?
That's not me. That's just,
okay.
That's just a fucking PowerPoint picture.
Oh, wow.
Damn, Brandon, you're ripped! What the hell? Hey, you got so ripped so fit. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, I gotta go
Also,
because
why
I have
is...
to go.
Hold on. Okay, random question.
I'm
not
getting
trying to,
messaged by 9 Luke.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but why is your username, like, Roblox with, like, 4 numbers underscore 5 numbers?
Look, I'm sorry to tell you, but, like, that was, like, I don't know why I made that username. It's just, like, something I came up in, like, 2 seconds.
I think we all, when we were younger, liked making usernames with, like, a bunch of numbers and letters. Ooh, I was like, originally my username, like, the story behind Trilad is it came from when I needed a username in Pixel Gun 3D, right? And a friend of mine at the time was like, yo, so, what if you combine Being single is also not the end of the world. Sir Isaac Newton was single for life and became a renowned mathematician, physicist, astronomer, astronaut, theologian, author, and adventurer.
Goddamn.
That is very true as well.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah. One of my friends, right, came up with Trilad, and there's like, well, they're like, take part of my name, and then shove it in with lad, and they were like, well, Trilad, and I'm like, no, Trilad isn't cool enough. I need a bunch of numbers next to my name so it looks cool. And so I came up with Trilad 45687.
You just sound like one of those annoying Xbox gamer kids
Yep.
from like Fortnite who just rage baits over everything.
And then I eventually ended up shortening the name to Trilad a few years ago because it's so fucking cringe.
Yeah.
Being single is really up to you. I just don't like the thought of being alone my whole life. I really don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
For some people, it's
be
how they
alone.
want to live their lives, though, and that's up to them. And if they find fulfillment in it, more power to them.
Like I said, it's mainly just a personal preference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's funny because my first, I think it was either my first or my second Minecraft name was Lord Gaming 4454, something like that.
Oh boy.
And then my original YouTube channel name was Soul Taker, and the history behind that is I saw some random Grim Reaper costume that I really wanted on Amazon, and I wanted it so badly I named my YouTube channel after it.
Jesus
Even
Christ.
though it was called Grim Reaper costume, and I thought for some reason it was called a Soul Taker, so yeah, that's
Wow.
where that came from. And it's funny because I have that exact same costume in my wardrobe right now.
Oh,
It's been sitting there for the past I don't even know how long. So the exact costume that inspired my first YouTube channel back in 2019 is in one of those baskets on my shelf. Somehow.
Well-being
It's
and peace.
still there.
And at the state of the world right now, it's really hard to find any well-being and peace, and it's very sad because of that.
Yeah. Let's see, it's hard to find peace in anything nowadays, like whether it's like relationships or just in reality on your own, or just doesn't matter what it is. It's really hard to find anything peace related.
I'm glad I built this wall first. It allows me to make a good job of pathing. And at some point, I feel like it's more desirable than being in a relationship, but that's just me. Peace and well-being is more desirable. I'd say this. If you're trying to get into a relationship, you need to put yourself first. Your peace and well-being comes before the relationship. If the person in your relationship or partner is compromising your peace and well-being, get out the relationship. That's how it works. Right? They're supposed to complement you. If they ever get to the point where they're consistently making you feel miserable, that's when it's time to break things off. Because yourself is more important than a relationship. That's just my 2 cents on it, though.
Yeah.
Look at this. I want to, like, see if I can get as close to the tower as I can.
Yeah, honestly, like, my genuine happiness comes from the person I'm with, so I am
more power to you.
Never, as of at least not right now, ever gonna dump her or anything. Like, if I were to dump her, I would be making a really big mistake. As he teleports around again.
Let's climb up to the top of this tower thingy. And, like, the interior looks fine in here for, like, classic build, but it's like, well, pre-classic build doesn't even have blocks in it like classic does. Like, classic would give you just enough to screw around with. Pre-classic, you have, like, 4 blocks, and you kind of just have to go with it. I think I want,
yeah.
Like, I'm looking up at this right here. This is looking pretty good. I think we want, like, one more pathway sticking. Oh, we got that over there. I think one more.
Wait,
like,
question.
There up to there, and then.
If you were to leave this world and close out of Minecraft, would this world save?
Yep, it's a level.dat file
Okay.
that gets constantly updated. Surprisingly.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It said, chill building streams are what brings you happiness. More power to you. I'm glad I can make your day better.
This is honestly like the first stream I've ever actually interacted with, because usually I just go on a stream, type in chat for like a few minutes, and then just kind of head off, do my own thing.
Fair enough. I'm glad I can be infatuating like that. Or very intriguing, should I say.
was kind of funny because I originally found you from those vids of you kind of just yapping about your situation. Meanwhile, just kind of understanding every single word you were saying.
Yikes.
Yeah. Imagine bro gets copyrighted for this.
I am just one of the problems, and sometimes life's just a tragedy.
I didn't even notice the other dude left.
I killed him.
Dang.
Yeah, I know, I'm evil. Evil tree lad.
You evil bastard. What is wrong with you? You should be sent to prison because of this.
Yeah. I'm really trying not to build like too much here because I do want to give myself some more blocks to screw around with later on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of, I don't know how like this whole like transfer world upgrade thingy works, so if you can, when you leave this world to upgrade it, you should probably make a duplicate of the file. Just to make sure you don't like screw it up.
Yeah. The nice thing about is this is all level.dat files. It's pretty easy. Like, the conversion really doesn't really do too much until, like, once we're, like, this is pretty much pre-classic through classic is built into beta craft, right? So every version, do you mean you create a Minecraft world on that one version of the game and then play that world on the next version? I mean, this world that you're seeing right now is going to be the world that I play on all the way through release 26 point, probably whatever I am when I get there. It's probably going to be like 27 or 28 by the time I actually get there, but still.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of versions to go through, so have fun.
Indeed, I do.
I mean, heck, this stream is already like almost 4 hours long, so
Yeah.
you're going to have some fun with this.
Thanks for reading my message.
Bro, y'all need to get like an ad block or something.
I have the frequency set to its absolute lowest, by the way.
Oh, yes. Yes, Trilad is just a goat like that. It's the first time I've ever used that word, I just noticed that.
Okay, good job.
Yay, new word unlocked. Goat.
New word unlocked. The goat. The goatiest.
Trilad, the goat. Sponsored by Amazon. I don't know.
No way my ass is ever getting sponsored by Amazon. Just Opera GX's shitty version. Brave's ad blocker works very well. That's what I use. I use Brave.
Dude, just stop using Opera GX's blocker. It sucks. I tried it. Get Pi ad block. It's really good. Like at first I thought it was like some stupid scam because they're like free money advertisement part of it. I just simply ignore that part. One of my friends had debunked the whole thing. I've been using it for the past like year or something like that. So, cause like if a video ever like gets stuck on like 0, just refresh it by turning it off, and then when the page reloads onto an ad, just turn it back on.
Yep.
It's honestly really simple to debunk. So I'd very much highly recommend Pi ad block because I have that right now. So it is on.
Roger then. Hell yes.
And also, if it was a virus, I would have already been hacked by now. So I'm just gonna point that out.
Thanks for they're thanking you for the tip.
You're very welcome. Yes, upside is it is entirely free, and you can decide which sites have ads and which ones don't. And yeah, you're basically the complete administrator over your own settings. Why do I feel like I'm being sponsored by Pi Adblock? I don't know, because I'm not. They don't even know I exist.
Indeed.
I don't think they do.
Once I'm done with this version, I'll probably release the world download.
Alright. Watch me just make a creepypasta out of it.
Okay.
I don't even know what that would be.
Well, you definitely try to make a creepypasta out of this. I know for a fact you would. Everybody really wants me to make an arc or something out of this.
Oh my god. What if I did make an ARG out of that? Like, this world was made by a player who doesn't exist. Some random bull
This
crap.
world
like,
was made
Herobrine-
by one of Notch's original game testers back in 2009.
I love how you say Herobrine's world when this was before Herobrine's original sighting was posted on 4chan.
Oh,
Like
wow.
this predates Herobrine.
Lady L is telling you to shush.
Well, I'm sorry, the Lady Owl, but you're not my girlfriend, so I shall not listen to you.
Wow, okay, that's cold.
I mean, it's true. Anyways, but yeah, jokes aside, Herobrine is way after this, so that would be funny.
Never said I was, I just told you to shush.
Oh, I know. I just saw the lady part in your name, and I was like, what can I say to make this sound funny? I mean, they do have lady in their name, so. For crying out loud. I feel like someone's about to have a grudge against the Lady Owl because they just gave me an idea of how to turn this into an actual video.
Okay.
The world download. If I threw Herobrine into this version and then made the video like some kind of weird version corruption type crap. Because I could figure out a way to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely, probably.
I mean, that's the upside with being friends with a guy who knows a lot about tech. He knows a shit ton.
Connections. Herobrine's
Herobrine's world before he became Herobrine.
So true.
Idea by the Lady Cow. Or
Lady Cow?
Why did I
Cow.
say cow? Where did I get cow from?
Cow is crazy.
My brain just malfunctions so hard. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's not a cow. Lady Cow. I ain't a moo.
Moo. Moo, bitch. Reminds me of a scene in Transformers where the robot guy was like, "Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way." I fucking love that scene. She was hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Every time I think about it and remember that, I just start laughing my ass off. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Never gets old. Drink your... What?
Drank yo prune juice.
I don't think I should be taking advice from a dude named Glitch. My brain's
Discord
probably gonna
updated.
get glitched up.
Amazing.
Nice. Wait, do I still have to update my Discord? No, I don't. Okay. Speaking of, I am also apparently getting sponsored by some Roblox website, so that's something I also gotta look forward to. So I got a shit ton on my head right now. Got a collab to do tomorrow with a dude with basically like 3 times the size of my sub count, and then I got another one to record a video on some dude's website for a little sponsorship, I guess. Funny, because that would be my very first sponsorship.
Huh.
Life of being a YouTuber, yay.
Real YouTuber, guys, trust.
Yes, trust the person who's had more than 7 years of experience. Why am I saying more than 7 years? It's been well over 10.
I made my YouTube channel in 2015.
Nice.
My first video went up on February 15th of 2015 called Minecraft Tutorial Part 1. Minecraft Let's Play Tutorial Part 1, and it's so shit and it's so peak at the same time.
Shitty P content, real. Oh, I can make like Herobrine like show up in those little cracks. Yeah, God damn it! I just had a hiccup. Probably have Herobrine show up in one of those little thingies you're making. Just like out of the distance. Be like, hold up, wait a minute. That ain't right. He didn't exist yet. What?
Herobrine before Herobrine existed.
Minecraft creepypasta before Herobrine, that's probably what I would call it.
Well,
yo, I should do that before Herobrine. Wait, wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure if I remember correct. Hold on, let me go look something up. The original.
Wait, we got some nice plots of
Yeah.
land set up here now. Anything else?
Yeah, there's a
path over this way.
Yeah, there's a creepypasta on the Minecraft wiki called The Original Steve, and it's basically just the normal default Steve skin, but just no nose, no mouth / beard. And instead of it being white eyes, it's actually this like kind of cyanish kind of eye color. It's like a blue.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can even screen share this. Okay. This is the thing. The original Steve.
Huh. I have no mouth and I'm a Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, seeing a man and someone with no eyes, game being bloody red, etc., making people join his side, haunting people, etc. That sounds like something an 8-year-old would have made up, but okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the original Steve. Or at least the creepypasta of the original Steve, whatever you want to call it.
The original Steve.
Yeah, so instead of Herobrine, I probably just put that dude in there. Maybe I'll have Herobrine in there as like a one-time Easter egg. Like he shows it for like a singular split of a second.
One frame.
Literally one frame just goes, hello, goodbye.
Indeed.
Dude, it would be weird making a video of an entity that didn't exist until a later version. It's like saying the world that never existed because it predates its own creation.
Indeed. Drink your fruit juice was from the Transformers movie. I did not know that.
It's funny because I've watched every single Transformers movie, every single Avengers movie, every single Terminator / Matrix movie. I've watched like a lot of every series, like full thing. Even like Die Hard, I think it's called. Bunch of other stuff. Even Fast and Furious.
I need to do something to discriminate the main entrance, or distinguish the main entrance.
Yes, we want to discriminate that wall. That wall is too gray for its own good. Kill it.
Gray wall equals death.
Yes. If you are reported to be a gray wall, you would be eliminated immediately. You'll be taking racism to its next level. Start being racist towards inanimate objects.
Object racism.
Yes. But yeah, when my girlfriend gets back online, I am going to dip from this call and get on there again.
Oh, that's fine. I'm probably gonna be done here in a second. Real quickly, though, let's see how the paths have been done. Let's get on top of the house. It shouldn't be that hard to spawn there. Real quickly, I'm gonna distinguish this entrance, though.
I would not jinx that.
I think we should give it, like, a bit more flair for the main one. Should definitely have a bit more flair here. Say that, like, this is the entrance everybody comes in from.
When you can, you should turn that into like a full-fledged like castle gate sort of thing.
Yeah, probably.
Then if you ever get into like one of those
Almost
more
5 a.m.
modern
here, gonna
versions,
crash
turn
out.
it
See
into
you
like
guys. Bye bye, owl. Let me get a real quick look. I've got work in 8 hours. I probably should be getting out soon, but real quickly, I'd like to head on top of this house.
if you can.
Come on, I can teleport there. I know I can.
So does it just teleport you in a random direction,
Yep.
or is it
Random
like
spot.
what? Doesn't sound reassuring at all. Oh, you were close. You were so close.
Got it.
Now you're so far. Oh, there you go.
And with that, I have officially done everything that Minecraft Pre-Classic has to offer. I'm honestly not sure where the journey is going to take me from here. I mean, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be filled with a lot of bugs, a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of garbage, and it is going to be... yeah, it's going to be a pretty fun adventure, but you should definitely subscribe down there. I don't know why the bee is, like, missing a piece of cobblestone, but you should subscribe. Oh, that's an R, not a B. What am I saying? But yeah, that's Pre-Classic. This was 4 sets of Minecraft versions that predated the original classic release of Minecraft before it was released for private testing. And this is what we've managed to accomplish. It might not seem like much, but this is over 15 hours of collective building in one singular world with only 4 block types. We have went from everything to petrification, weird geometry bugs, a bunch of Steves falling out of a hole, and man, for the short amount of time that we spent in these versions, I can definitely say that a lot has happened, and I cannot wait to start going into Classic, because let me tell you, things are only going to get way crazier from here. Way, way crazier from here. But yeah, guys, that's all for me. I'm going to head to bed now. Because, like I said, I had that. But, by the way, if you want to join the Discord, link in the description. I'm going to be hanging around the Discord for a few minutes while I finish my dinner before I go to bed. This is the last you'll be seeing the Pre-Classic. I'll be dropping a world download for this after it's over. So if you want to play around and walk around my Minecraft world, you can. It's very easy in order to do so. Like I said, there will be a world download in the link in the description if you guys want to play in this right here. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I need to do this thing for the YouTube. Yeah, with that being said, I'm about done here. There'll be a world download in the link description if you want to, like, play this map yourself. I'm not really sure what else there is to say for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, all of that garbage. This isn't going to be used in a YouTube video. What am I saying? But yeah, this is Pre-Classic, and we've got a lot... I have done exactly what I set out to do. The goal for Pre-Classic has been complete. A solid foundation for me to expand into the future. We've got a whole big wall around there, we've got a bunch of plots of lands, we've got paths built out, and it's going to be fun. And I cannot wait to go into Classics. Classic structures augmented by modern blocks could have crazy cool potential. That's what I plan on doing, yeah. But yeah, you should subscribe. Join the Discord, link in the description. That's it for me, guys. My name is Trilad, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye, guys. Bye, Hawk. Bye, Agent. Bye, everybody. Bye. If it'll end.
ATLA top floor 19 got a brand new form 21 about to go on tour, man. I don't understand how I still want more. Goddamn, baby, hope you understand. Sorry I can't be your man. I wanna wish you well, but I can't. I really hope you hear what I'm saying. I don't wanna look back, I don't want it like that. I've been going too fast, all the girls like that. And the fake ones wanna see my pulse go flat. And my day ones know I'ma pace on back. I don't wanna look back, I don't want it like that. I've been going too fast, all the girls like that. And the fake ones wanna see my pulse go flat. And my day ones know I'ma pace on back. Wish that we could go back in time. I hope the way you see me won't change. I need to know. Tell me where the time went. Yeah, tell me where the time went. I've been moving fast, doing shows on the west. I wish that I was home. I left you all alone, cause I don't wanna look back, I don't want it like that. I've been going too fast, all the girls like that, and the fake ones wanna see my pulse go flat, and my day ones know I'ma pace on back. I don't wanna look back, I don't want it like that. I've been going too fast, all the girls like that, and the fake ones wanna see my pulse go flat, and my day ones know I'ma pace on back. I don't wanna look back, I don't want it like that. I've been going too fast, all the girls like that, and the fake ones wanna see my pulse go flat, and my day ones know I'ma pace on back.
Aloha to a new beginning.